Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Good Game 1 College Esports Championship. This is me, Lucifer, and along with me is Edge, and we are back on day 15. And I'm really excited because we are close to halfway through this group stages. And Edge, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, day number 15, almost halfway through, as you said, and the expectations coming in today is going to be high as well. From the beginning of the tournament, we were not, we were unsure of what to expect from these teams. All these teams, the players, they were kind of new. There were some underdog players, and there were some really good players that we knew some of them as well, but we just didn't know they were college students. So once again, kudos to Good Game One for hosting such a wonderful event. And at the same time, this is the time for these players, the college students, to shine. And maybe, we never know. Maybe we'll see them in the future in some pro tournaments as well. Maybe they'll make it to T1 level as well.
Exactly, I agree with you. That's why we say this is the tournament for the rising stars and teams, and they can take it to a next notch from here onwards, a next level, and that's what we are looking forward to. The teams that we are looking at are completely budding teams, and these teams have a really great chance, as you mentioned, to head over to the pro tournament. A lot of
Hmm.
grinding, yes, it's needed because the pro teams have already gone up to a stage where they're looking forward to head into the international stages, right? So a lot of grinding needs to be done, but I think the prize pool is one part where this grinding will help them, and this will also be an attractive thing that they can look forward to.
It is. 5 lakhs, that is tempting. But yeah, just talking about the Valorant prize pool, it's 1,74,000. That is attractive, and that is something all these teams are going to be looking for. First position, the first team, the winners of this tournament, they're going to walk away with 80,000 rupees. That's not a small amount for college students, if you keep that in mind as well,
Exactly.
Lucy. Second position, 40,000. Still a hefty amount, split between five, but still. And third position, they'll still have really good, uh, money in their bank account, 20,000. But at the same time, we also, like to appreciate players who have tried their best, but sometimes they may not be in the top three, but they still tried their best. So we have some special awards as well. Best player, player of the week, best econ rating, and best combat score. Best player, that is a prestigious award, if you ask me. That is like the MVP of the entire tournament. And player of the week, that is something these players are going to keep an eye for, because sometimes you have a really good week but then you fall off the other one. So that is something, it might go up and down. But best econ rating, I think that is one for the players who are actually supportive, like Sova, Sage, Omen, all these support players. You don't see them always getting the high number of frags, being on top of the table. But yeah, with that being said, we will be jumping into our first match, and it's going to be on the map of Icebox, Lucy.
I'm really, really hyped up because again, we are heading to a different map, and this is where another map this has high probability of mid exploitation, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So it's going to be against NSU Spurs fighting it off with DSU Panthers, and we know what kind of a team DSU Panthers are. And I'm looking forward to somebody testing all their metal, taking them completely to maybe 10 or 12 rounds in terms of both of them having close matches and even maybe an overtime, which we did see yesterday being the first overtime. I'm looking forward to more, but DSU Panthers coming in, I'm pretty sure the audience is riled up because they are one heck of a team in this Good Game One college tournament, right?
Yep. DSU Panthers, I believe they had two flawless victories. And now NSUT Spurs, they'll be going on head to head against the powerhouse on the map of Icebox. We have not seen both of these things on the map of Icebox, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, Spurs, they're a really good team as well. The coordination was on point the last time, the communication was there. But we just did not see those aim duels. They were not winning all the aim duels, right? So this time, it's a time for them to prove, and maybe, time for redemption, I would say. But at the same time, DSU Panthers, if they just play the game that they are used to playing, it's going to be really, really hard for Spurs to uh, go head to head against this particular team right now. But it's on the map of Icebox, so that is something unpredictable. Mid, as you said, Lucy, is something to watch out for. A lot of teams tend to play towards that mid area, take that early mid control. But at the same time, it all depends on the agent picks. Are we going to see Viper? We definitely should see a Viper. But what do you think about a Sky here?
Sky is a very good probability, and with Sova's nerf coming in, we have talked about this from the start. So I think Sky is going to be a really crucial pick coming in from any one of these teams, because there'll be seekers available, there'll be a blinding light along with which will give you information whether their player close by or not. So it's going to be a very crucial utility they make use of. Trailblazer, again, another utility which can give you information, but it can also be shot down. So there's a couple of pros and cons if you pick up Sky, but still a really strong agent, and I'm hoping for somebody to picking up Sky, because then the gameplay itself will completely change.
Ooh, okay. This time, little changes here and there. We see Medusa not picking up his signature Reyna. It's gonna be him on a Viper. On the map of Icebox, it's understandable. Yeah, we see Viper coming in on both the sides mostly, and as you said, I mean the nerf and the buff on Sova's both, to be honest. And now we see, Sova picked up on either side. Jet, once again, a classic pick. And looking at the side of Spurs, they're going in with one Duelist, an Initiator, Controller, and two Sentinels. And on the side of DSU Panther, it seems like Padma Priya is now going to be the controller this time. She's going to be sticking to the Sage, and I'm really sorry if that's a he. Just the name, just kind of have to assume it's a girl, because we have a lot of female players as well, which is really good to see as well, Lucy. I mean, a lot of female players showing up for the game. I mean, usually when you talk about the video games, people, I mean, we have a lot of male players, right? But looking at these female players now taking a role, taking a shot at this, it's really wonderful to watch.
I agree with you. I'm looking forward to, if I mean, we know there's going to be a couple of female players as well, but yes, as we have said, this is going to be esports is that kind of a place where gender does not matter. You can be a male or a female and still outperform your opponent, and that's what we are looking forward to. At the end of the day, who's going to be coming on top, who's going to frag out of their mind, who's going to get that victory for their team, that's all I'm looking forward to. I'm pretty sure the audience is looking out for the same as well. But now, with this, what's your quick prediction coming through? Who do you think can come on top, or is it going to be a one-sided domination?
Well, I mean, if I just take into consideration the previous matches, I think DSU Panthers have this in bag. I wouldn't say a 13-0 though, because the way that Spurs actually play, it's not going to be a flawless victory. I mean, at least it's not going to be an easy flawless victory, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and predict that it might be 13-3 going in favor of DSU Panthers. But yeah, what do you think, Lucy? Just looking at the agent lineup and the teams as well.
Looking at the agent lineup, only thing I'm worried about for the side of DSU Panthers is the smokes. They do have the Viper who can block a lot of vision, but that's something that's going to be really important. But their Sentinel is also being held by only one person, and that's going to be the Sage. So kind of something that I'm worried about when they go into defense. Otherwise, they should be really good in terms of the firepower. They've already brought it back to an advantage, but eventually this will all change. No, all of a sudden, within a blink of an eye, 3 people just dropped down. Initially 2 people, Medusa and Zephyr. Zephyr gets the third, and this round completely went away. And this is what I said. The side of DSU Panthers, they do have a really good strategy coming across, but it'll all be on how they manage to push through attack, because defense not having a killjoy just like the side of Spurs, they might find holding a side difficult, but this is where they shine, right? The side of DSU Panthers, if they don't have anybody in terms of holding down a side, they just become aggressive on that position. So if they manage to do it and pull kills off for them, I think it should be DSU Panthers coming on top again today.
DSU Panthers, that was a really good round coming in from them. The first one, they had 3 players alive, and look at this. Great God, it's going to get taken down instantly by Medusa. The Viper taking down Viper. Now Sage is the only one in towards the B side. His position is known as well, and now it looks like he's in a tough spot. Never mind, it's going to be the plant coming in. That's beautiful teamwork coming in. The wall was right on time. But yeah, at the same time, Monkey once again gets the kill on to the Sova there. Sova killing Sova, Viper killing Viper. What's happening here? It's going to be BO2 get the kill on the Dark, who just took down Medusa on the other side, and BO2 gets another one. Maybe a third one. Yep, that's going to be a 3K for himself. That's going to be the second on the board. They're only 1 player lost, so I think DSU Panthers, they are definitely going to go for that bonus round. But I don't know if you noticed, Lucy, the second round, they had 2 Vandals picked up. This team, DSU Panthers, they are so confident that they already invested in a really good buy just in the second round as well.
Yep, I agree with you. The side of DSU Panthers are really confident, and we need that. When you're heading into a match, you need to be really confident. Even though you're not feeling really good, maybe just start feeling confident. Things can just turn around. And I think DSU Panthers have got one thing, that they are not worried about somebody turning their mind game away from them. So very, very crucial in this game. But with the Owl Drone coming, Greek God's information will be known. Nobody is pushing him, but right as of now, because the spike is in the hands of Sova, they're just looking forward to this slow gameplay, and they look forward to taking control of mid, and that's going to be BO2 bringing it in his favor with the first blood.
That's gonna be the first blood once again. DSU Panthers with that early man advantage. It's gonna be it's a buy round from Spurs. We gotta keep that in mind. Oh, what? I think he missed out on that shock that there, but yeah, BOJ gets another one. Zephyr gets one. Timchin gets a kill on the Zephyr with the turret. But yeah, I mean he's gonna get taken down by Monkey, who was actually on a Spectre. And this bonus round, I think it's a really good bonus round. What is this? Okay, what's happening?
Did one person get disconnected?
Yeah, I think he was actually disconnected. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, net issues, internet issues, or whatever the case is, we cannot help. Some things cannot be controlled, right? So that's gonna be another round going into the favor of DSU Panthers. God Beast unfortunately was actually disconnected, so they had to play 4 versus 5 in a buy round. That is really unfortunate, but I think we'll be moving on into a pause here, technical pause coming in. We'll just wait for the players, make it, just keep it fair and square. You never know what can happen in a 5v5, but right now it looks like they'll be forcing into an eco. They'll be forced into an eco, the side of Spurs. DSU Panthers, they look good for the 4th round on the board as well.
DSU Panthers right now, they've taken 3 rounds, and with that slight disconnection happening, very unfortunate for the side of NSCT Spurs, because of which they've lost their full buy round, as you said. Now economy damage is done. They'll also be able to confirm the 4th round, but after this is where things matter. 4 rounds, 5 rounds are still okay. When we head into the 6th round of the first half, you need to start making a comeback or start having counter strats so that you start taking people out one by one. If not, things will not look great. You know this, right? It's just not looking great for them in case this happens.
Yep, 4v5, it's going to be really hard. I mean, 5v5 is hard enough, like going on head-to-head against DSU Panthers. And if you want to make it 4v5, you're just making it harder for yourself. Because DSU Panthers, the way that they played the other 2 matches as well, they are on point with the aim, the communication, the team coordination, the teamwork, crossfires, and everything is just too good. I mean, it's like, what do you say? Textbook gameplay coming in from DSU Panthers. But on the side of Spurs, I mean, they are a really good team as well. They can read into opponents really well. We've seen them make a comeback the last time. I think it was on the map of Split. But yeah, let's see what happens this time, because if it's a 4v5, it's going to be really hard. But if it's a 5v5, I still think Spurs might actually give DSU Panthers a run for the money.
As I said, 6th round, I think that's when team needs to start having an answer. But with this slight disconnection happening from the side of NSUT Spurs, and eventually, we have talked about this, right? If somebody goes disconnected in between a match, there's nothing we can do. Once there is going to be that round getting over, we can get hit into a pause. And looks like the Sage is back on Lineage, and we are back to a fair 5v5 fight. And I'm really hyped right now. I mean, yes, it's going to be a eco round, but still you can do economy damage, right? In an eco round, manage to do economy damage. That's more than enough. So I guess that's where we'll be heading as we resume the clock. And now with this fight coming across, DSU Panthers, like usual, they're ready for the fight. They're just waiting for those barriers to drop and them making the entry into the site.
Yep, players back, and we're back to a 5 versus 5, but now it's going to be an eco, so this should be an easy round going in for DSU Panthers, unless those Sheriffs get some headshots, and maybe then, it might be a little tough for DSU Panthers, but apart from that, I see a really easy round moving in with the drone and Jet. That is close to perfect gameplay there, and that's going to be the turret spotter intending to take him down. And look at this, the way that BO2 and Jet are moving on the map. You can feel the coordination in the air there, Lucy.
Complete team coordination on point. They know there's going to be one player close to that spike, and they're looking forward to that fight. Now Dark goes in, he takes one person down. That's going to be BO2. Zephyr is still alive. Zephyr is trying to hit a couple of shots. He also gets grenade from Dark. Dark is on a 3k now. It's about to be the last two people surviving. Padmapriya gets one, brings it back to a 2v2 situation. Monk with his shock dart lineup will get one. He can get one more for himself. But look at Padmapriya. Padmapriya's position is going to be really crucial. But the shock dart is way more than enough. Beautiful play coming in from Monk. Monk is just going ham with the shock darts. We saw this previously. He's doing it again, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do it once more as we head into multiple rounds. But the economy damage, as we talked about it, the side of NSUT Spurs have managed to do it. A real crucial economic damage that they've done, because of which you can see right now their economy is completely, I would say, in a huge mix-up, because not everybody has same kind of credits. One person is with 1000, another person is with 3k, one person Monk is with 7k. So a little bit of an economy damage, but not a lot. A beautiful wall coming through. Dark is going in for a mid pick with his operator. He'll be denied of any fight over there. BO2 has already received damage. Greek God needs to find the head on Jet, but no, he'll be able to throw in a snake bite. That's all, as Zephyr takes him down. Zephyr has gained access into side. It should be him gaining more. He takes two, with CZ will immediately take onto him and take him out of the board. That's going to be one important kill that they've managed to pick up. But still, the operator is online. They're managing to do a little bit of damage. Ultimate gets popped from Dark. Dark is looking to head into a fight, but he is the last player. He gets one. He needs to still pick up 3 for himself to convert the round, but no says people from the side of DSU Panthers, especially the Viper. What a play coming in from the side of DSU Panthers. Man, oh man. They're looking like they never want to go down. And I'm pretty sure the side of DSU Panthers are ready for a lot more rounds. I mean, BO2 is already top fragging. He's half HP, but still he's making things work in his favor. He is going to be a very crucial player along with Zephyr. Everybody from the side of DSU Panthers, we've talked about this, but right now it should be a full buy round, but it looks like, oh, it was a full buy round in the previous one. My bad, I forgot. Now this round, they've gone in for a force. One person's position is located. Dark is making a run with his tailwind. He's repositioned himself, but not sure why. Blast, I think he went in for a heal, because of which his position got compromised. Blast, Beast will manage to go down. BO2 will manage to go down. Zephyr will manage to get a trade and bring it back to a 4v4. But now the wall is looking forward to be broken. Zephyr is going to bring one more for his team. That's going to be a Dark who was initially close to be main. Now with one person picked off, it's going to be a 4v3, but Beast is still making matters worse. He's picked one more, but Medusa has pushed in. Medusa's position is compromised, but still pick one more, and it looks like they want to take this one last kill, and Medusa has the angle and gets the third kill as well. And Medusa right now, even though Edge did mention that they did not, Medusa did not pick up a Reyna, which initially she does. This time Medusa is just feeling really good, and even though with the Viper, has already gotten 6 kills.
Ooh, yeah, that is looking spicy right now. I mean, DSU Panthers 6-0 on the side of attacking on the map of Kill Icebox. That is hard to beat. And now for NSUT Spurs to even have any chance of coming back into the game, they kind of have to win at least 4 more rounds from this side. It looks like Dark. Oh no, Zephyr. Big Deep Storm gets a beautiful head start on them. Might get another one. It's going to be God Beast. Take him down. That's a fair trade there, Lucy.
Fair trade has happened, but the turret will manage to spot one out. BO2. The BO2's position is compromised, but a beautiful crossfire. Greek God will get one. CZ with his ultimate. He's going to deny the spike from coming down. He's doing a little bit of health damage. He has managed to do, but with the 3v to make it a 2v3 now. Still disadvantage for the side of DSU Panthers, and DSU Panthers look like they have a close combat fight with the side of NSUT Spurs. NSUT Spurs have managed to put them on a disadvantage.
Spurs finally have a man advantage, but at the same time, Viper is kind of low on HP, and so is Sova. So Sova is sitting on 20 points as well. 1 bullet, and that's all it takes for him to go down, but at the same time, Sage is still alive. So why is Sage not healing Viper? I'm not really sure. I think he's just waiting for the heal, and that's exactly what they're doing. That drone will not be spotting any of the players, so he's going to give the call that A is currently clear, but that's not the case, because Viper is holding on towards the B main as well, and that's going to be the heal coming in to play So 20 seconds on the clock. Spike is now making its way towards A, Lucy.
Spike is making its way to it. Hey, CZ is the only person surviving, and they're making a run
10
for it. They
seconds
should be
left.
able to pick CZ off. CZ is dropped down to 1 HP. A random spray is enough, but he
One
might be able to
enemy
pick off the
remaining.
Spike planter here, and it looks like that. And even though he was kind of dark visioned over there with that Viper's poison cloud, still CZ comes on top with that fight as his teammate also picks up one more. A really good hold off side, not letting it go, not going in for an early rotate. The side of Spurs managed to get their first round online.
Ooh. First round on the board for NSUT Spurs. And now this might be the beginning of the comeback that we might be seeing right now. Because look at this, the confidence and also the economy is actually really good on the side of DSU Panthers. So nothing to worry about there. But right now, if NSUT Spurs win this round and round after, we might actually see an equalizer coming into play as well. But for now, it looks like it's going to be just the drone making its way, no Jet or a Reyna following it this time.
Man, oh man. Right now, DSU Panthers, there's going to be a team that is Spurs who are managing to take down their strategy, holding Crossfire. Beast starts things off. Beast position gets compromised. He needs to make a run for it, but Medusa will catch him with the slow up. And now that's going to play really well. They've brought it back to a 4v4. They've managed to take down their healer. CZ is still doing a lot of damage. He picks one. Padmapriya is at a really good position. Padmapriya, she is going to play a crucial role in getting a kill, but gets a huge ding and is at 26 HP. Excuse me. Not having a spike. Now look at the spike drop down for him, Padmapriya, to plant it. They will be able to plant it, but two people already dropped down to very low HP, as well as a backstab coming in very soon. CZ already picked up one.
Ooh. Now Viper split coming into play. So it's going to be different as Killjoy using the ultimate. And now Viper has to come out, but it's going to be Empress popped as well. CZ takes PO2 down. Dark gets one, gets another one. A beautiful retake here. That Killjoy's ultimate was enough to make sure that all the players on the side of DSU Panthers make their way out of the site, and then Spurs can make it in and defuse a spike as well.
NSUT Spurs now having counter plays for the side of DSU Panthers is looking really good. They've managed to bring it back to a 6-round lead, just a 4-round lead. 4 more rounds to go. And looking at the positioning coming in from the side of Spurs, I think they do have a really good chance of bringing it back to a 6-6 on both the ends, and I'm wishing for that. But right now, the two ultimates favoring for Spurs again on this round might be the reason they managed to pull it off. But a huge gun investment coming in from Zephyr with an operator. He's going in for the big fight.
Ooh, Dark. He's feeling so right now. CZ on the other hand gets a double.
One
He gets
enemy
the
remaining.
kill on the Zephyr as well, who's actually operating, and it's gonna be another kill for Dark before going down in the hands of Monk. And now 1 versus 4. Can he do it? Never mind. It's gonna be Greek God hitting above from heavens and sending Monkey to heaven right now. That's gonna be another round on the board for Spurs. And now the economy on the side of DSU Panthers is in jeopardy this round. And if this round they lose, if they lose this round, we might be looking at a Nico, and then we're looking at a potential 5 to 6. So that
The
means
huge investment.
the huge investment, as you say. So it all depends on if they want to actually invest into this round. Looks like they actually want to. So it's going to be really risky, but at the same time, it might pay off. You never know, because DSU Panthers, the players are really good with their aim and the coordination as well.
DSU Panthers now are a little bit worried, I say, but right now it looks like one player from the side of DSU Panthers is kind of DC'd. I mean, again, only a couple of minutes can be given, and then we have to head into 4v5. We cannot withhold a match just because one person went AFK in between. But now it looks like BO2 does not want to be giving that disadvantage for his team. Makes his way back. He's online. And again, as you mentioned, if this round does not go well in their favor, immediately they'll be going into an eco. And with the huge 6-round lead that they had, they'll be dropping down to close to only 2-round lead.
Now it's 3-round lead, but yeah, I mean, we have a tech pause coming in, but I think everyone's back right now. So we will be resuming the timer right now. And now it looks like it's gonna be a hard A push coming in from the players. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Because right now the weaponry on the side of DSU Panthers is kind of iffy. But if they get any initial frags, oh boy, that operator just took a shot, and I think he's the only player that was actually spotted. Look at that Odin coming in from Monkey. Let's see how that works out for them.
How does it work out?
Enemy
But
kill.
CZ on the A side has been taking people down every round. And After he opens the frag again. He managed to take one, but an immediate trade does come through from Zephyr. That's going to be brilliant. But Beast comes in. Beast does a lot of damage to Zephyr. Now look at that. Zephyr is not going into a fight without having a heal for himself. Now Resurrection is still available, so CZ should maybe able to make his way back to his feet. A very good chance, but a post-plant fight from the side of attackers looks like it's going to be a little bit better, and they have managed to take down 2 people out of the board. It's back to a 4v3, still advantage for the side of attackers. They do have a lot of lineups, as we mentioned. Timshi managed to spot Padmapriya with the clean headshot will pick one, but Greek God, look at him, he's sticking in the defuse, not for long. Medusa gets one with a snake bite, and Padmapriya with the third takes out the diffuser.
Somehow DSU Panthers made it work, and also they only lost one person. That's incredible. That's exactly what I was talking about. DSU Panthers, they can make it work with any weaponry that they have. And once again, that operator on Dark this time did not pay off, and Bladestorm, he missed quite a few blades. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, the post plan positions coming in from DSU Panthers was a bit too hard to tackle, is what I would say. But at the same time, DSU Panthers, they are bringing out their A game, and right now, if NSUT Spurs do not counter this, it's gonna be night for them.
It's going to be a night for them, and look that Zephyr is looking forward to making his team in terms of advantage. Beast is again denying any kind of a play happening. Beast will take one, but immediately Zephyr with another trade. Timshi is going to play a crucial role, but look at the Hunter's Hero coming in from defense. They'll manage to spot one, they'll manage to spot two, but will not be able to confirm a kill. Zephyr in the other way managed to get one kill confirmed. CC is still doing what he does best. He's going to pick up one more for his team. He's looking forward to be that thorn for the side of attackers and take this spike and get it diffused.
Last player standing.
Ooh, CD gets the kill on Zephyr. Now it's all on Viper in a 1v1 right now. It's all on the timing. Never mind, he's invulnerable as well. He's vulnerable, I'm really sorry. It's gonna be Timshi with the kill onto Medusa, and I think he has enough time to defuse the spike as well. That's gonna be the 4th round on the board for Spurs. And I mean, it's getting a bit too close to comfort for both the teams. But yeah, 4-7 on the side of
Last
defenders.
round in the half.
Spurs look really good right now.
Thanks.
Spurs look really good. I really like how they're managing to pull off plays in front of DSU Panthers. We did talk about this. DSU Panthers were one hell of a force which could not be stopped from multiple teams. But this time, DSU Panthers have met their, I would say, right foe, and they're managing to have a really good battle in front of them.
Get out of my way.
Deploying drone.
There's some activated, but never mind. Dark's gonna miss a shot. That is something we usually don't see from any dead operators. But look at this. CZ's in a really tough. Wait. Okay, wait. It was actually Monkey who got the kill on the Beast, and now Dark goes down as well. The Monkey with a triple gets the kill with the Hunter's Tree. How did he predict that Viper behind him?
Revealing area.
Okay, that was insane.
Spike planted.
But yeah, Bladestorm missing out once again. Team Shield landing a few shots onto the Jet there. It's in the 2 versus 4 right now. Jet is really low. He's gonna get healed up by Sage, nevertheless. But apart from that, Sova is on for the ace, to be honest, with the operator in his hand.
One enemy remaining.
But a beautiful crossfire being set up. Monk will pick up his 4th. And what a play
Switching
coming in
sides.
from the side of DSU Panthers to make it an 8-4 advantage as they head into the second half, and they want to make sure they keep it further, because as I said, initially they had a 6-round advantage. Now they're only back to a 4, and still things look bleak. It's not great for the side of DSU Panthers, because right now the side of Spurs are on attack, and they did have their two sentinels. But again, we have talked about this. Killjoy is going to play a very crucial role, and looking forward to backstab. So backstabs is not going to be easy for the side of DSU Panthers to pull off their aggressive pushes.
Ooh, 4-8. That's gonna be the scoreline of the first half. And now, if NSUT Spurs, somehow manage to get this round into their favor, we might be looking at a potential comeback. But if DSU Panthers pull off this one,
There.
they're looking at a potential 4-10 scoreline and double digits this early into the game. You know what that means, Lucy. It's gonna be really, really hard for Spurs. And right now, Zephyr's position. Boom, boom, boom. 3 headshots. He was just hiding there in the nest and casually peeks out and stabs 3 heads right there. And that's exactly what I meant when I said, DSU Panthers, they're just good with the aim and coordination. He was having the support of Monkey and BO2 at the same time. That was just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I'm really sorry if it's Monk or Monkey. We are confused. So I'm saying Monk, Edge is saying Monkey. So no offense meant. It's just that we are trying to figure out names because a lot of you are keeping incredible names that are, I'm pretty sure, unique to all of you. So we'll just let it be there. But look at this. Medusa is going in for an aggressive push. Has a better weapon. Will be able to pick one. He's looking for a second one. Gets second one also. Maybe a third. Will be stolen from Zephyr, but still Medusa is not backing off. A very good crossfire being set up. Timshi will get one. Zephyr has a Vandal. Zephyr picks one. Zephyr knows the last person is also there. One bullet in his hand. He'll manage to jump, but he will not be able to survive. Padma Priya comes in jumping. Timshi will grab a rifle, but BO2 will come in clutch and he will take them out and not letting go of that gun advantage. If that one gun was left out, right, Edge, you would know what have happened. The complete turnaround.
Yeah, I mean, one weapon is all you need sometimes to turn the round around. But yeah, DSU Panthers, they made sure not to make that mistake. And not even, even if it means giving them a 5% chance, they don't want to do that. They don't want to give them 1% chance of making a comeback. And right now, double digits on the scoreboard for DSU Panthers and Spurs. They have a long way to go. 6 rounds behind. Oh no, Sage almost got off guard. Padma Priya, doesn't matter if you catch her or him off guard. He'll still land the headshot. Beautiful one on the dark there.
And not even being hit the slightest. Full HP, full shield. And Zephyr right now will get hit, but will still manage to convert one of it. But Medusa again going in aggressive, will pick one, will spot one more body. And it looks like Medusa might go down because Medusa is not great in health. 34, but no, not clearing the close angle. Medusa with the Spectre will just spray it down and get the 11th online for the side of DSU Panthers. And looks like the aggression that the side of DSU Panthers are having are completely working out.
The aggressive gameplay coming in, even on the defensive side, it's working all right. I mean, Padma Priya. Ooh, that was some insane headshots at mid. She was almost caught off guard, but then she peeked and got the kill in the dark and gets another one on, gets another kill as well. The confidence
Not sure how she
is
survived.
what you need. Exactly, she should not have survived, especially when there were 2 players. I mean, Sova and Jet were actually right in front of her. Oh, that's a beautiful recon dart. Spotting out one of the players, but Zephyr is there. He's ready with the kill. Gets one onto CZ. Let's see what happens, because right now, the Odin is going to come into play. That's going to be one with the Odin. Make that a double. But Jet is going to keep following that dismiss. It's going to take him down. Timshi gets a beautiful assault to Monkey.
Turret's destroyed.
Timshi's low, so 5 points of health is all he has. But Dark gets another one, pulls it back
planted.
to a 1 versus 2.
Both of them on 5 HP right now, 95 with close to a half shield. It's all up to Medusa to pull this off. As you said, Medusa is that duelist that we have seen right now being a controller. Hopefully, this clutch should work out in their favor. They do have an ultimate, the lockdown, to be played around with. So, it's going to be a really good crossfire setup as well coming in. But look at this. He's looking forward to close every angle and go in for the diffuse. But I don't think he's closed enough. He might be able to be caught off guard. And that's what happens. Another crossfire comes in, and it's going to be Timshi for sweeping it up. And it looks like Spurs want to survive without giving away another round, and that was also a 4th round coming in from the side of Spurs, because they knew the round that they let go, it's going to be a match point.
Can someone get thank you?
One round, if Spurs just give up 1 round, it's going to be match point. And when the other team reaches match point, your brain keeps playing with you. Because then you know that you cannot make a single mistake. And if you do, it's all done and dusted. Right now, looks like the SU Panthers, they are keen and focused to get that one round and take it to match point. Easy with a beautiful drone play coming in. They're trying to hit B, but look at this.
Carrier is killed.
The positioning coming in.
Down B.
That was never supposed to be there, but he did. BO2 gets the trade, and now gets another one on the team. She has no luck to come back up here. CZ gets the kill on the Monkey. CZ. In a lot to do. 1 versus 3, he managed to make it a 1v2, Lucy.
And look at Zephyr and BO2. They really want this match point. They don't want to let go of this advantage, because last time combined health for both the players were 10, and the weaponry is still favoring DSU Panthers and still managing to go down. They felt really unfortunate. But look at the CC wanted to reposition himself in rafters. His position is right now compromised. He'll pick a kill on BO2, surviving with 30 HP. He needs to play it out smart, and it does. A clutch coming in from CZ makes his team to another round, and they are closing in the gap slowly but eventually. But the side of Spurs, a lot of players coming in huge. I mean, the push coming in from Dark and Timshi from mid, beautiful play coming through. Then CZ holding his composure and getting that round clutch. How?
Damn, he pulled off the 1v3? That was insane. I mean, as I already said, they're going to give it their all, and it's also the round difference. It's okay if you're going to lose. Let's just make sure not to lose with a large margin right now, right? Because the SU Panthers, they have won 2 games and they're on top of the scoreboard and group table with 2 flawless victories. But on the other hand, and NSUD Spurs, they kind of need to win a lot of games. So at least they do not have. I mean, they shouldn't lose with a large margin. But it's gonna be God Beast this time, showing up big time. It's gonna be Priya with the kill on Slova there before going down in the hands of Dark, and Tenshi comes up from behind and sneaks up behind the Medusa and takes him down. 4 rounds different right now. 4 round difference. That's all there is right now. I mean, it was like what, 7 rounds, and then now it slows it down to 4. It's gonna be really interesting to see right now, Lucy. 1 more round and DSU Panthers will be on match point. You gotta keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, that's what I think. That is the fire that's pushing them. That's like the oil that's keeping their engines running. That just 1 round away. How could the side of DSU Panthers walk away with such a huge lead, and they don't want to let it go? It looks like Medusa does not want them to gain entry at B at all. Pops up the ultimate. The position is still not compromised. They're trying to do random sprays. A couple of bullets do connect with Medusa, but will be going away from harm's way.
That Viper's Pit is gonna delay the push, and now Medusa in a whole lot to do right now. But look at that Monkey's position there. On towards. Oh no! If Viper just pushes out right now, he might be getting the kill on the stage, but never mind. He's looking right at the pit right now. But look at that Killjoy and Sova on towards the ace type God Beast. Oh, it was actually CC spraying through random shots through the pit. Oh, Dark. Okay, Padmapriya built a wall. That was a beautiful wall, delaying any pushes right there. And Dark just casually pushing BO2. Sneaks up from behind, gets double. On the other hand, though, Dark got a kill for himself there, Lucy.
Yeah, but look at Dark. Dark has managed to push himself to kitchen. He's going into spawn, and he might be able to find one. He finds one. A lot of shots being missed from Zephyr there. But right now, Timshi knows that there's going to be one person. But Dark's position is also compromised. They know he's at mid. They're not letting him go away. And he looks like Dark wants to rotate. But an operator facing his face will manage to rip him apart. And that's all going to be Timshi to pull things off. He gets 1 kill. He's on a 1v3 clutch. Now 14 seconds the clock. He needs to pick up the spike and then make his way into the side and get the spike down. He does not have the spike, and he realizes this at the last moment. Now it's just 4 seconds on the clock, and one small mistake. Not realizing, not having the spike. Match point. A 1v3 clutch that CZ pulled off. It looked like Timshi was also precisely playing with his crosshair, and it would have been a chance that Timshi pulled off, but just not paying attention to what you were taking or what you were working with becomes really costly.
Yep, you gotta keep that in. You gotta keep everything in mind. I mean, dropping the spike in a crucial round like that is not something. That is just not something you should do, and especially at this
Here.
stage of the tournament, at this level of gameplay, that is not something we expect from you guys. But yeah, here at the moment, it usually happens. But at the same time, it's gonna be match point for DSU Panthers, and now once again, BO2 gets the kill on the team team, making it a 4 versus 5, just like that.
4 versus 5. But look at this. Oh no, Dark's position gets compromised. Medusa will pick up the kill. The Recon Bolt will deny them from pushing Rafters, but as they remove it, they are looking forward to the push. And Beast will go down. It's all up to the last two players surviving. Padma Priya is going to pick up the second one. It's all up to Greek God. As Greek God is pushing, a lot of people are pushing his way. He managed to get the
Oh my
third
God.
and the fourth. Now he's surviving with just 30 HP and he's on top. He's on the ropes. Very unfortunate, and Monk again. Oh my god, the side of Spurs had such a good play, especially Greek got there. A 4K on an ace. Who would have even
my
thought
God.
that somebody would have taken the ropes?
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for the side of Spurs, but at the same time, the way that DSU Panthers played, that was really, really good. And yeah, so Zephyr, he was on point once again with the Jet and BO2. Ooh, the Reina plays coming in, but once again, Padma Priya, the way she played, it was really, really good to watch. I mean, she showed up whenever the team needed her. She was having those walls built up, all these small things that people usually do not notice. But that's one of the reasons why your team is doing really good. I mean, if you want your dealers to show up, you gotta you gotta rely on your supports, and that's exactly what Monkey, Medusa, and Padmapriya did this time. But yeah, on the other hand, Greek God almost pulled off a clutch that last round and might have kept the hopes alive for the Spurs right there. But it's gonna be Dark with 18 frags. CZ sitting on 15. He did his best as well, pulling off the 1v3. It was beautiful to watch. Team she did a good job on KJ. And God Beast. He was actually a beast on stage, but you never know. I mean, you're going head to head against another beast, that is the DSU Panthers. They were just on point right from the get go. The first round itself, they were landing headshots left and right.
I agree with you. They were on point from the first round. Really well played from the side of DSU Panthers. And I'm pretty sure DSU Panthers, this time they have felt that they have fought with a really good opponent. It looks like maybe again, if NSUT Spurs face off DSU Panthers, it might go into overtime, because this time it was a little bit messy, because we saw it was ending up to be a 1v3 clutch. It was up to be a 1v5 clutch, and Greek God also came in really close in pulling off the last round in their team's favor and let their team survive for another 4 rounds, maybe, if that could have possible, but not knowing where the opponent was. So Spurs right now, they've kind of understood what DSU Panthers are as a team and how they manage to play, and their aggressive holds and pushes coming through. So this next time that these two teams match up, I think it should be really, really good. That another overtime, I'm hoping to come soon, might be from one of these teams. But a really good match coming in from DSU Panthers. Once they understood they are facing off a really tough opponent, they started playing really good. They understood that they cannot just blindly rush in. They have to compose themselves, because even the Viper Spit that came in at B main, if that does happen, the side of DSU Panthers will push through it. But them just holding the edge of it, they were looking for the opponent to come inside and give them information, and waited for the right time before BO2 managed to push out. He wanted to understand the sound cues, or even the fights happening at a different position, and once he understood that there was a mid fight happening from their team, he immediately pushed out of that Viper Spit. And that's where the DSU Panthers immediately changed their strategy, and I would say even gameplay, to make sure they come out on top. Otherwise, it should have gone to an overtime. If DSU Panthers did not realign themselves in between the first half and the second half, it should have been a very close overtime.
I mean, you're definitely right about that. It would have been an overtime almost. And when Spurs realized they were going, head to head against a really strong team, they did try to show up. But Lucy, one thing I want to mention, I hate to break it to you, I'm pretty sure we're going to see these teams face off once again. I mean, against each other at least, because only one team is going to qualify from the groups. And in this group, I mean, DSU Panthers, the group they're in, I'm pretty sure they are on top of the scoreboard right now. 2 flawless victories and a 13-7. It is absolutely insane, and every other team is going to be really hard to beat that score. I mean, the round difference is pretty huge.
Yep.
13 plus 13 plus what, 6? That is almost 32 round difference there. So yeah, that is something the other teams in the group might have to worry about. But for now, it's going to be really interesting to see how the other teams do, because this I'm pretty sure that DSU Panthers are going to be on top for the entire tournament, but that's just a prediction, right? You never know, we might see them fall off. I mean, they still have a couple of matches to go, so let's see what happens there. But right today, I mean, the match today that we've seen, Spurs, they did a really good job on giving them a really good fight. DSU Panthers, they're a tough team, but yeah, Spurs did manage to put up one hell of a show.
I agree with you. Spurs put one hell of a show. And yes, DSU Panthers, this is just phase one, right? So as we progress, they'll be having a lot more tough fights going through. But with that, we are heading into match 2 again on the map of Icebox. But this time, it's 2 different opponents. It's going to be KJ Somaya Hustlers playing with Technia Geniuses. We have seen Technia Geniuses. They have played really, really well. KJ Somaya Hustlers, this is going to be their match that they need to come up huge and get their round differential back in their favor. We have talked about this again and again. Teams, irrespective of the number of wins they manage to get, round differential is going to play a key role in qualifying for phase 2. And with again heading into Icebox, the way that mid got exploited from the side of NHCT Spurs, I think we might end up seeing a lot more of mid action happening from both these teams.
Yep, I mean, KJ Somaya Hustlers and Technia Geniuses, that is. I was used to calling it Tech Geniuses. But yeah, I mean, that these two teams were really, really good on the map of Ascent and Bind, if I'm not wrong. We've seen them the last time we've seen them, but now they're going head to head against on the map of Icebox. Once again, as you said, mid is going to be a really interesting one to watch. But at the same time, I'm really interested to see the Asian composition coming in from both these teams. We know that they tend to take some really interesting picks. So I'm looking forward to some Astra picks, to be honest, on the map of Icebox. We did see Viper come into play. We did see KJ come into play, and Sky and Astra. That is something I'm looking forward to see. Like, how the Astra and Raze combos work out. I'm really looking forward to see if any of these teams pick Astra first, and maybe even Sky as well.
I agree with you. I mean, Astra has been that change in meta in terms of a prominent controller, but as we have talked about, Astra is not going to be an easy controller to learn. Her stars need to be on point. The utility timing that you manage to pick, whether it's going to be a Nebula, whether it's going to be a Gravity Well or Nova Pulse, you need to be precise of what you're setting up for your team. If you put up a if you put up a Nebula, that means that you've denied vision from both the ends. In case you're looking out for a fake Nebula there, you have to be quick and you need to tell your teammate. If you do not, and your team thinks that it's going to be a Nebula, and you just pop it and let it go within a second, and you know what's going to happen. The opponent is going to take that as an advantage and take your teammate out. So it's really important on what kind of utility that Astra used to set up your team, or at least to gain control of a position. But Sky, I would say, rather than Astra, I would want to look out for a Sky here, because Sky, as we said, she has regenerative flashes. Her Trailblazer is going to give you a lot of information, and one of the best ultimates, the Seekers. It's going to give you information about your opponents when you're in a difficult situation. Say you're in a 2v3, set of the Seekers is going to give you information of all the 3 players. So I would say a very important pick that might come from any one of these teams, but will they be picking is what we have to see, because still teams are playing with that Sova meta.
Ooh, okay. We will be seeing War Machine after a really long time now. I mean, last time he played, he was absolutely dominant on that Reyna. And yeah, on the Tech Geniuses, we see Urta teams as well. And there it is, Astra coming into play from Tech Geniuses. That is going to be interesting to see if he can make it work on the map of Icebox. Because on the side of KJ, we see a Omen, Reyna, Jet, Sage, and Sova once again. On Tech Geniuses as well, we see a Sova, Reyna, Jet, the usual, but we see a Sage as well. The only difference is the controller is not going to be Omen, it's going to be Astra. And it's TJ picking Astra. I mean, we've seen him play. We know that he's really good, but let's see if he can go head to head against the players of Somaya Hustlers, and if he is if he's going to give War Machine a run for his money this time.
I'm looking forward to this match. It's looking very close to being a mirror lineup. As you mentioned, Astra and Inomen, Omen is really a good controller. His dark covers as well as paranoia is going to either delay pushes happening or completely give access to one of your teammates in terms of giving angle. So it's very crucial in terms of how you place your smokes as well. So both of the teammates, they have really good controllers and a similar mirror lineup. So I'm looking forward to who comes on top as you mentioned. But with that, let's just have a quick what do you say, ideation about who might come out on top. What's your prediction?
Hmm. So since the lineups are kind of similar, I kind of have to go with the players here. And looking at the players, there it is, the guy who just got the first blood. I think War Machine is gonna be the one dominating the scene once again. So I have to go with KJ Sumaya Hustlers. But I think it's gonna be a close one. Like maybe around like 13-8, 13-9. But I'll still stick to KJ Sumaya. What are your thoughts on this, Lucy?
Okay, just because uh, we'll support one or the other team, I'm going to take Technia Geniuses because there's an Astra, so maybe something like that. So we'll just play two different roles right as of now as casters as well. But in the meantime, the opening frag has been given away. The second frag also goes in. War Machine comes in huge. He's picked up two frags, starting the round off
And
in
with the
his
sheriff.
team's favor.
Yeah, I mean, with the sheriff as well, you gotta give credit. Sheriff is not an easy weapon to use. Landing those headshots, especially in the pistol round, is not easy at all. And still, managed to get two of them, and Riven gets one, but now I think he might get another one as well, but never mind, it's gonna be Kyle getting the kill on the Kenneth's skull. And now they make it a 2 versus 4. Never mind. Yep, 3 as War Machine just said. Gets the third one. Rage God gets the final kill on the character, and the clone on the other hand. 4 players still alive for KJ Sumaya, and Tech Geniuses, they kind of got a preview of what's about to come. War Machine, if he can do that with the goddamn sheriff, he can do a lot more when he picks up a rifle or an operator.
I'm looking forward to that play, but again, as you said, War Machine is going to play a huge role for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers. He's already done 3 frags in his favor and he's slowly getting close to his ultimate. And if it does that, it's going to play a really crucial role, because if I'm looking forward to that, we see precise blade storms, I guess it will be from the hands of War Machine. But now a very quick tailwind coming into B side, they're taking control of it, but the guns favoring the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers. They might be able to let the spike go down, but as they recompose themselves, they might be able to pull it back in their favor. With the spike, before even it gets planted, it gets denied.
Praise God. He's in a good spot, but I don't know why he's not peeking. I mean, he could just walk right in front, get the kill on the Reyna, but now he realizes it, but he's gonna go down, never mind. He has to take a bit of damage there. It's gonna be Carl going down in the hand. With the teams goes down as well. That's over. Shock Darts dealing a bit of damage. That's gonna be a wall build, and Rage God is gonna secure the round as well. With the wall, Professor is with beautiful headshot. The spike diffuser kill. War Machine still sticking. I mean, still sticking to that sheriff there.
Enemy remaining.
Look at this! Oh my god, he's on for the clutch! That was so close and so good to watch. That is what we expect when we see a Jet in the team. That is the gameplay we want to watch. War Machine, although pulled it off, but on the other hand, legendary. That was a legendary try there. Getting 3 frags with a goddamn classic in his hand. Oh my god. The dash, the way that he was calm and composed, he did try his best, but at the end of the day, it's War Machine that pulled it off because he was kind of in a really good position there. But yeah, I mean, the confidence must be really high on Tech Geniuses. So KJ Somaya Hustlers, this round should go into their favor. Otherwise, Tech Geniuses might make a comeback right from the start.
It looks really good, Edge. I mean, as you said, that's what you need to look out from from a Jet player. And Legendary played it really, really smart. And because of that, you can see the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers have lost their full buy round. I mean, they could have forced it, but they want to make sure they have really good creds. But with that done and dusted, it's going to be Technia Geniuses who's going to be on full buys. They're going to get the spike down really early. And I think this round should be in their name.
This round should go into the favor of Tech Geniuses. But yeah, Legendary with the kill on the Revenge, making it even harder for KJ Somaya Hustlers. They need to hustle a bit more, never mind, it's gonna be good. That seems getting the kill on the Kinect. Now,
Enemy remaining.
a 2 versus 5, make it a 1v5, but it's gonna be TJ with the kill on the Rage God. And I mean, if you look at it, Jet was actually still sticking. War Machine was actually still sticking to that Sheriff there, and now he has opted for the Operator. So that bonus round did not go into their favor at all. It was a flawless round coming in,
Here.
but at the same time, they just kind of gave away the round, right? They were like, it's a bonus round. It doesn't really matter if you lose. We'll invest in the next one. So we're going to see that operator, the Ion operator, coming into play. But it looks like the enemies, the players from Tech Genius, are making their way towards the B side.
Yep, with that tailwind, they managed to make a rotate. They want to go back to safety because the fight is not going to be favoring them. And look at that, Kyle will manage to pick one. The Lear will manage to take a little bit of a time, but in the meantime, I think they will be able to throw their own Lear, get the site in their hands. But this wall is going to be really crucial. A one-way smoke just with the cloudburst beautifully being played. TJ will manage to take that kill away, but the recon will, the owl drone will manage to reveal the Reyna, but Yellow Box for the cover. But Professor eventually will get picked up. But ever look, Yellow Box is still not here.
Last player standing.
Ooh, yeah, you kind of have to clear all the angles there, my man. It's going to be War Machine going down in the hands of Urta teams. And now the scoreline's all tied up once again, 2-2. This is exactly what we were worried about. And now Tech Geniuses have the upper hand because the KG Somaya Hustlers, they are forced into an eco. The only thing that might work in their favor right now is War Machine having that Blaze Storm, and he might actually pop it because he's the star player for the side. We only see a couple of Sheriffs picked up with a light shield. Never mind, they're not even going to invest that going into this round. They're going to go on a full eco. Kind of skill with a friend, with a Sheriff, and one more with a Frenzy. And that's it.
Here.
This round should be an easy one for Tech Geniuses. But you never know. That Blade Storm might be huge.
Blade Storms, as I said, I'm looking forward to that play coming in, but the Blade Storm will be used from the opponent. Legendary managed to dash into side, even though Sandwich was not clear, but nonetheless, his teammates will clear that for him. They'll manage to bring it to a 5v2, and both the players from the side of defense, KJ Somaya Hustlers, are on a backstab, and that is being already watched. And Urta Team has a clear shot. He's going to pick one. He's looking for another one, but no putting out a utility. But nonetheless, it will still work out in his favor, and that's going to be 2 for Urta Teams, and to get another flawless for the side of Technia Geniuses. And now Technia Geniuses on the lead.
Ooh, Tech Geniuses with the lead early in the match.
Oh, good.
That is something they want. But look at this. We're going to see Jet versus Jet on the operator this time. The economy on the side of Tech Geniuses is absolutely great. While on the side of KJ Somaya, they kind of need to win this round. Otherwise, we might be looking at a potential eco or a force buy. That is not something you want, especially if you are a round behind. So this round is kind of crucial for them. At the same time, Tech Geniuses, they don't mind losing this round. I'm pretty sure they don't want to, but even if they lose this round, they can happily invest moving on into the next one.
This is going to be a crucial round, as you said, for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers. The Parana, I think it has hit. It hit Sova as well. Very unfortunate. But look at this. Professor managed to make his way in. Rage God will find him and take him out and immediately get that kill. But Legendary gets it back in his team's favor. War Machine making a trade again. A lot of trades happening. But Legendary picking one more. War Machine picking one more of his. But this is going to be a disadvantage for the side of attackers. Now they need to make a rotate because 3 people are close to side. And anytime they take the spike to get it for planting, things will not look great for them.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about when I said it's gonna be Jet versus Jet, Operator versus Operator. There was insane trades there back to back. Legendary gets one, War gets one, War gets one, Legendary gets one. That was absolutely beautiful to watch. Legendary might actually get another one on the stage right here. It's all about the timing and the patience coming in. Legendary. There you go. Once again, War Machine gets a kill. Instantly, Legendary with a legendary reply there with the operator. War Machine is going to spot out. And I think the Blaze Storm might come into play. But yeah, Legendary in 1 versus 2 right now with the goddamn Vandal. Oh my god, the positioning was just not right and the timing was not in his favor. It's going to be Dark Killer making it dark for Tech Geniuses and putting it back to a 3-3 scoreline. It's all tied up once again, Lucy. This match is going to be really, really close.
Very unfortunate for Legendary there. He could have got his Blade Storms online to try and play it out. But his peak was really good, but his crosshair placement, it was looking up to rafters, I think, and that's where he fell a little bit of shot and he could not bring it back. He did have a chance when the Reyna could not land a direct headshot, rather the spray was the one that taking him out. So a really good try coming in from Legendary, but right now the bonus round has been lost. So this round is going to be really crucial. As you said previously, Edge, everything matters right now.
See ya.
Everything matters, and War Machine taking matters into his own hand, gets a double, takes down Legendary as well. This is looking really bad for the side of Tech Genius right now, because if War Machine keeps up with this play, it's all about the timing this time. It's gonna be It's TJ getting the headshot onto War Machine now. I mean, yeah, as you were saying, Lucy, it's gonna get really interesting from now on. But War Machine, if he starts showing up and popping off just the way that he did this round and the last round, King Somaya will be happy. But on the other hand, Legendary is doing some big plays as well. Oh no. Kenneth Skull goes down. It's TJ. Gets one.
Last player standing.
Down.
Reyna, Professor managing to use his ultimate while he was going in for a peek. Very unfortunate. Urta Teams will get one, but the Recon might be able to give away his
Player
position as
standing.
Revenge drops down. His kill gets confirmed, and now Urta Teams goes in for a jump. Why? You knew you were the only player for your team. All you had to do was survive going in for a rafter repositioning. That too from CT or from screens. Very unfortunate timing there coming in from Urta Teams. Otherwise, it should have been a round that the side of Technia Geniuses could have built, because Urta Teams was on point, and this was the second, I would say, unfortunate timing incidents that we are seeing. We saw Professor, who had pushed into Boiler, pop his ultimate in front of Kinet Skull. I mean, why would you do that? Very unfortunate timings happening for the side of Technia Geniuses, but it's just only one round lost.
It is only one round lost. But yeah, I mean, every round is kind of crucial. So we kind of have to keep an eye on that as well. But right now, the way that both these teams are playing, it's going back and forth. We cannot take any sides right now, but at the same time, Tech Geniuses, they're feeling confident. Although War Machine is popping off, Professor S3 on the other hand is doing his best. He has a kill on the dart. War Machine with the trade. Beautiful kill. Second one. What the hell was that? He's gonna go down instantly. Legendary takes him down, and now the spike is planted. 45 seconds on the clock. 3 versus 4. Man advantage on the side of KG to my house, but then Reyna is kind of low on front. He's gonna go down, but Legendary instant trade once again. It's TJ. Gets one. Legendary in a 1v2. Really low on health points. He's gonna go down in the hand of Revenge. That's gonna be Dark Killer refusing the spike, securing the round. 2-round lead for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, and Tech Geniuses. They kinda need to play better post-plan positions.
Yep, they're just a little bit too aggressive, and as soon as they got hit with the paranoia, you saw they started randomly spraying, and yes, they did manage to do a couple of trades there, but still ended up giving all their positions, and that's the reason you saw Legendary ran away from there, because of which he managed to stay alive for a little bit of a moment. But Dark Killer right now picks up a really good off angle, but with that he's going to lose it. I think he's going to go in for an He's going to go in for... No, he's not. Okay. I thought he might have repositioned himself on another box there. But he's going to go very aggressive to B main. But in the meantime, the fight looks to be going somewhere else at A.
Somewhere else at A. Yep, but that's going to be the operator coming into play as well. And Professor SV gets the shot onto Raid's God. Once again with the early advantage. Kinet Skull gets one as well. Professor SV gets double. He's gonna get traded out though. So 4 versus 3. Tech Geniuses once again with the early advantage. But let's see, because War Machine is sneaking up. And he's always a player to watch out for. This is gonna be really interesting to see. Tech Geniuses,
really
they're taking it slow. Yeah, it's all about the timing. Oh no. War Machine just pop off that blade storm, my man. Oh, Legendary catches Revenge off guard, making it a 2 versus 4. Oh, that was a close shot from War Machine there, Lucy.
knows. I mean, Legendary goes on to Rafters. That was really good. But now look at the spike. It goes down at B. An advantage the side of Technia Geniuses. This is just good split up play coming in for their team. And they might be able to pull off another.
enemy
Runta changes at a
remaining.
really close position towards Spawn. He'll be picking up as well as Kyle will confirm connect Skull. And that's going to be the side of Technia Geniuses making their comeback with, yes, still one round disadvantage that they have. And eventually they are looking forward to close that gap as well.
They are looking to close that gap one round at a time. And right now, they are doing a really good job, putting Cages Umaya Hustlers at bay.
Thank you.
They're dealing a lot of damage to the economy as well. They do not realize that. But the economy is being damaged on the side of Cages Umaya. Tech Geniuses, the economy looks pretty decent. But now Kyle, there's four ultimates available on Tech Geniuses. And now Blaze Storm activated on Cages Umaya. It's going to be Legendary with the first blood. On to Rage God. Look at this. Dutch Marshall actually spotted out Jet there, but I don't think he realizes that he's still there. Never mind. Go Jets. It's all about the. Oh my god. Legendary misses out a couple of shots. It's going to be War Machine with the kill. With the Blaze Storm now in a 2 vs 3 situation. 40 seconds on the clock. The spike has already been planted. It's going to be Sova Jet. So with the Sheriff in his hand, it's going to be Kyle. Resurrecting TJ and
Last
now
player
makes it
standing.
even harder for War Machine in a 1 versus 4. He might actually go down.
The positioning from War Machine is going to be crucial. He'll be able to scope and get that kill, but a lot of sprays being sent across his way, and it is going to confirm a skill, and they're going to recover the operator back in their team's favor. And both the Jet players are playing really well. I mean, insane frags coming from both their teammates. They're just holding really good angles. Both the operator shots as well as knife that they've been using in the Deathstorm, it's looking really precise. Yes, there's going to be a couple of whips. We know. I mean, those daggers are not going to be very precise if you're going to be very aggressive in terms of your movement. You need to compose yourself and get that shot connected. Otherwise, it's going to completely whip your positioning. But Legendary right now with that operator, he's going to be that force that cannot be reckoned with at this moment for the side of KJ Sumaya Hustlers.
Yeah. KJ! Oh my god, Legendary. The way he's popping off is incredibly beautiful to watch. It's gonna be the War Machine this time with the kill onto Legendary. That was a beautiful flick. Can it skull gets 2? Okay, now this is making everything interesting. It's back to a 2 versus 4. Now the man advantage. Oh, never mind. No man advantages anymore. It's gonna be Urta Teams with the kill on the Rage God. Look at the positioning coming in from back kill, and Urta Teams, he is kind of confused so as to what to do. Oh, he's gonna actually pop up the ultimate. Hunter's Fury popped up, and oh no, Urta Teams. There's no one flanking. They are just both at the side. That's gonna be a beautiful round coming in. And can it actually land a shot onto Urta? So no weapon saved as well. But they still have the economy, so it's not gonna be an issue. But yeah, 6-5. KJ Sumaya just back in the game with a 1 round lead.
All the side of Technia Geniuses had to do is go for a post plant, but they went a little bit aggressive. They were a little bit hungry. I mean, the Blade Storms are going to make you hungry. I think that's where things fell a little bit apart, because 2 people pushing in close to the site and then getting the spike down still and letting their team to be at a disadvantage played a huge role. War Machine again comes up huge, picks up really good kill on Professor, the Reyna. So he's going to deny that mid aggression coming through. So smart play coming through. But look at this. Revenge might eventually get up with the crosshairs, but he's looking forward to use his Owl Drone for information.
Ooh. Owl drone plays are always beautiful to watch, and we did see a lot of owl drone plays in the map of Icebox the last time as well, the last game. But man advantage once again for KJ Sumaya Hustlers, and War Machine pretty tagged up, 30 HP, and he's gonna get healed. Almost, I think he should be good for 90 there. But it's gonna be Legendary landing the headshot onto Revenge to pull it back to a 4 versus 4.
TJ's position is going to be really crucial. He's already pushed up to kitchens. He's going in the spawn. He might be able to find connect there. He's going to miss a lot of his shots. He's looking forward to ADS. Will come up on top, but is only left with 30 HP. Darkill is going to play a crucial role. His position is not
player
known,
standing.
but he
Watch
turns at a
minus
different
30 seconds
angle.
left.
Utachins gets that kill, and now it's back to only Sage to clutch this round. Rage God in a 1v4 with an operator staring right down his path. A beautiful cosmic divide will help Legendary save himself, otherwise he should have gone again. He is missing Legendary. It's just a straight shot. I'm not sure what's happening this time, but he picks up a Vandal and he's looking forward to the fight with a different angle.
Aw, can't rest yourself.
That was a smart play coming in, playing around with the Cosmic Divide, but he missed a couple of shots. That's not something we usually see from him. But nevertheless, it's going to be him getting the final blow on the Sage, and now Legendary sitting on 18 frags, 9 deaths, 2 KDR, looks absolutely beautiful. War Machine this time, 16 to 9. I mean, compared to Legendary, he's doing okay, right? He's not popping out as much as he did on the Reyna, but he's still doing a really good job. But yeah, Icebox
Need a
is a
drop.
pretty evenly divided map, and so 6 to 6 kind of makes sense. But right now, the one who gets the early advantage might actually steer the boat in their direction as well. So if KGM wins the pistol round, I think we are good. We are looking at a really close match. But at the same time, if Tech Geniuses pick it up with the momentum that they have right now, they might actually go ahead with the victory as well.
I agree with you. The ball is in both the teams' court, so anything can be done. But Legendary starts it off. He gets the first frag. They think it's going to be a hit, but look at that. War Machine is on a lurk. He might be able to pick a couple of players. He's just going in. He's not stopping. The side of KG Somaya Hustlers cannot beat this. Okay, they cannot let the side completely be open. And now it looks like the Rena is going to still sit on site, and the War Machine has asked his teammates to make a comeback, and now Rena might be able to find War Machine here. That's going to be a really important kill. War Machine peaks at the right time, and that kill will not be confirmed, but War Machine is going, and he needs this. He's hungry. He gets spotted. He also sees this big pixel at Snowman and is looking for the fight, but a
Ooh.
clean headshot. What a crispy one. And another. He gets on Professor, brings it back. He's looking for another fight, but now with 15 HP, he makes his way back because his team is in an advantage, so the fight is unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean he realizes that and comes back, but it's going to go down anyway. It's going to be Utachins with the kill. Beautiful paranoia coming into play. Kenneth Scott gets a kill on the Legendary now, putting it back to a 2 vs 3 man advantage for the attackers. Never mind, that's going to be taken back. It's TJ gets a kill, and Kenneth Scott with an instant reply in a 1 vs 2. It's
Player
TJ
standing.
with a whole lot to do. Gets one more kill on the Rage, and now he has to defuse the spike. He only has 20 seconds on the clock. He also has to get the kill on the Kenneth Scott. Can he do it? Clock is ticking with a frenzy in his hand. It's not going to be good.
What?
Diffuse.
How connect? You can.
If he has enough
Astral
time,
form.
Clutch.
Oh my god.
He has edge. He has. But connect there.
Oh boy, that's
happened?
gonna hurt. That's gonna sting.
Oh,
He was in Astral Storm, as you said, Lucy.
connect.
We're out of words, aren't we? I mean,
True.
Kenneth Skull could not connect even a single shot. Why was he right clicking his first question? But at the same time, I think he was just, kind of panicking there. You never know what happens in that position. But that's a beautiful gravity well coming into play there.
Spike down A.
Okay. Connect. I'm still at. Very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure, as you said, it's going to hurt. But look at the side of Technia Geniuses. They are pushing in. It's TJ has already picked up 2 kills and he's not stopping. He has healed himself. He's going in for a peek. He's ADS right now. I mean, this gun is not going to be great, but still getting that turn around. Eventually, we'll lose it, but only after a 3k. So that's all well done for his team.
One enemy remaining.
He did drop of the team. It's going to be Professor SP from the back, get the kill on the Rage God and the backstab on the Dark Killer. Making it 8-6 in the favor of Tech Genius. And right now it's going to be a bonus round coming in from them. And KG Somaya Hustlers, they'll be investing into this round. Full buy round coming in. So if Tech Geniuses win this round, it's going to be a really easy game for them from here on forward. But if KJ pull it off, it's going to be a really tough next round. Because the economy on Urta teams and Professor look good, but everyone else, you never know, because we do see Legendaries picking up that operator with no shields at all, Lucy.
That operator, I'm looking for the crispy headshots coming across. But previously, we did see. Right now, War Machine is not playing with the operator. I mean, he was on defense, and that's the reason he played it out. This time, it does not look. But look at Legendary. He's made a push so close. He's already picked up Connect. He's going to look for more. He's going to scope himself. And this time, I think the fight, they will not be taking it to that operator because they know the operator has a better opening. And everybody who comes in from B back will have to play in garage. And look at this, Professor will get
Spike
one and also
down
make
B.
his way back to safety. Dark Killer will manage to pick one, but Dark Killer's position is also compromised. He'll also get a little bit. Heal comes in for Kyle, and now the round is at the side of Technia Geniuses, I would say. Another pixel found. Professor finds another kill. This time War Machine gets one, but War Machine will also pick another and bring it back to a 2v2. The spike still not planted. The spike being denied every time that it was about to be planted.
Yep. Oh, that gravity pull this time.
Enemy remaining.
Never mind, it's gonna be TJ almost getting the kill on the Jet as well. It's gonna be Legend. It's gonna be the beautiful classic headshot on the War Machine. The teamwork, that's exactly why I wanted to see an Astra in play. The gravity pulls and the Impure Stars being placed, concussions. It's absolutely beautiful to watch. And War Machine, he could have actually, he could have planted, but then the gravity pull came into play and absolutely destroyed any chances of them winning that round. And now after that particular round, Tech Geniuses, they're gonna be feeling really, really good. Because KJ Somaya, they are forced into an eco. And so that means we are looking at a potential double-digit scoreline moving on right now. 6-10 in the favor of Tech Geniuses. KJ Somaya, they need to work really, really hard right now.
Again, Legendary goes in a little bit aggressive, but TJ will manage to get one. TJ is looking for another one. Utta Teams gets one, and it looks like it's all done and over. TJ gets one more, and it's back to 3 people surviving from the side of Technia Geniuses. Technia Geniuses, they know Utta Teams has a position. He knows one person is at nest. He's going to fight with that head on. He's going to get that kill. That will also give an information that there's one person on A side at nest, but does not matter as Kyle will manage to go down. Kyle will manage to take down Rage God there. The Sage managing to take down his own clone. The side of Technia Geniuses are completely looking unbreakable on the side of defense. There's no way of taking them down. There's no way of taking down their defense fortress. And even if they manage to make their way into a side, they're unable to get the spike plant. Beautiful play coming in from the side of Geniuses.
Beautiful gameplay indeed. I mean, every time we see KJ Somaya Hustlers, they do have the man advantage coming in, but then somehow Tech Geniuses pull it back and keep it that way. They do not just throw away the round; they make it stay. They make this favor, the advantage stay in their favor. But now, KJ Somaya, they're taking a time out here. They just wanna take a deep breath, maybe talk about what's going wrong, because they need to work on their executions, because the aim is there, but the coordination this time, not so much. They're unable to watch flanks, but that's because they do not have a KJ or a Cypher, and obviously we do not see a lot of Cypher on the map of Icebox, but we do not have a KJ. So, watching flanks is kind of hard. And on the side of Tech Geniuses, they are flanking every single time, Lucy.
Not only the flank edge, they're also the side of Geniuses, they are picking their own fights. Whereas the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, they are trying to counter the fights that's coming into them. I think that's where the side of Geniuses are able to command their opponent in terms of the fights, in terms of the frags they're able to pick. Legendary, look at him. He did not even care about somebody pushing in from A main because he just knew that his teammates would have managed to fight that out. Even though he went, he did not worry about it because that was kind of an even game there. If he goes in, he'll get a free pick. If he does not go in, his teammate, even if he goes in and gets taken down, his teammate is there. So the side of Technia Geniuses right now, as I said, they are commanding their defense play. They are managing to put their own fight across to the side of attackers. And I think that's where the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers need to change it across. They need to just slow it up. They need to look for a fight that they want to take and then pick one by one. And if they manage to do that, I think Somaya Hustlers will be able to start converting rounds. But as I said, if they still again just go in, try to rush in with any kind of utilities being thrown from the side of defense and still manage to look for attacking, I think Technia Geniuses will push it forward to match point very soon.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that. One round, 2 rounds, match point is on the cards for them.
Here.
But KJ, they're not gonna make it easy for them. That's for sure, as you mentioned. If they, just make a better execution, just maybe, this flair that's missing this time from their team. But Tech Geniuses, I think they finally found their form on the defensive side. That is, on the attacker, they were kind of struggling. But on the defensive side, they have not lost a single round yet, and I'm pretty sure they do not want to lose and do not plan on losing a single round as well. They want to take this into a really good half for them. Right now, War Machine, Legendary, both of Jets popping off for either of the teams. 21 kills each. Kinet Skull sitting on 10 for the side of KJ Somaya, and it's TJ sitting on 19 for Technia Geniuses. And I think that's one of the reasons why Tech Geniuses are in a 4 round lead right now, because it's not just one player popping off. It's at least two players, or at least, I mean, it's two players, but at the same time, they're getting the support of the other three as well.
They're getting the support, but it looks like we have another disconnection. I thought this was kind of a technical or a tactical timeout coming in from one of these teams, but yes, it is a technical timeout. So the side of Technia Geniuses, they've lost their Sage. There should be a slight disconnection, and I think that should be resolved anytime soon, because that did happen and very unfortunate. But as you mentioned, right, Edge, it should be really possible. And as well, the side of Technia Geniuses, everybody is coming up really huge from their teammates, and I think that's where it's working out. But for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, as you pointed out, the team needs to start understanding how they managed to turn things around, because on their defensive half they were really good. But one thing I think where things fell apart for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers is Connect missing that shot. I think we have talked about this multiple times, that excuse me, the
It's
the
good.
confidence boost, right? The confidence boost is going to be really crucial. As Kinect missed that shot, it completely, I would have, I'm pretty sure within his team comms, everybody like, oh no, that was very unfortunate. Everybody's morale, I think, kind of broke up there. But they should not worry about it right now. I mean, it's one round. Anybody, I mean, even the greatest aimer might whiff once in his lifetime, right? And it might be a crucial round. So if that happens, if they take it to their mind that just because of that one right click, I missed to get clutch that round, because if that did happen, right, Edge, this will have been the other way around. The advantage would be on the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers. They could have gone in for an anti-eco round, and then they would be the ones heading into a bonus round rather than their opponents. So I think that's where the kind of little confidence down low that has happened for the side of Somaya Hustlers is where we need them to turn things around. The confidence is what needs to be turned around in their team.
Conference. I mean, after losing that particular run, I think the Kinet Skull, the Omen there, he's feeling a bit low, because he kind of knows that they are in this position because of that one particular round, and he was the one that actually kind of whiffed, is what I would say. But at the same time, it's done, right? You kind of have to just move on and focus on the next round. And unfortunately, they have been unable to do that. They still kind of have that thing in his head, and the confidence level is kind of low. So the confidence boost is needed right now, and I think they can use this technical pause. And although it's not resuming right now, but I think I hope they use that technical pause as a motivation for themselves, because right now it's going to be more War Machine getting a double with the Jet, one headshot, one through the wall, getting two players on the side of A, and now almost gets the third as well. Urta Teams is in a really tough spot there, Lucy.
Utta Chims is in a really tough spot. He has been tagged from the old round, but look at War Machine. He's looking forward to an ace. It's all up to Utta Chims, the last person.
Remaining.
If they manage to get him, that should have missed, but Kinect will manage to pick him up. Sage is AFK, and I think they should be giving that call to their opponent, saying that he is AFK. Very unfortunate. Again, another round at the side of Technia Geniuses lose
Scanning
just
ahead.
because one of their team members went AFK, and we cannot do anything about that, right? If somebody goes AFK in between a round or just before a round, we will be able to wait for them for a couple of minutes, but after which, it's not going to be possible. Revenge gets a little bit of a
Oh my
scary freak over there. You saw that spray, we all saw that Revenge, but it's okay. Everybody does that, so it's all fine. But I think this right? What just happened for the side of Technia, I mean, KJ Somaya Hustlers, this should be a confidence boost because getting a 3K close to a 4K and an ace is the kind of confidence boost a team needs.
Yep, it is the kind of the confidence boost that the team needs. But right now, the timeout coming in, I think this is the timeout from the defenders where the stage is kind of AFK or disconnected. Unfortunately, but at the same time, this is the time that they can use. Both the teams can be utilizing this time into their favor and have their games get back into the game because it looks like both the teams they really are panicking is what is the word I would use right now. They kind of panic when they see multiple players. Apart from the Jets, right? War Machine and what's the other Jet again? A Legendary. Yep, War Machine and Legendary. Except these two players and also TJ. Everyone else, whenever they see enemies like multiple enemies right in front of them, they kind of tend to move away. They crosshair. Like that happens. But if they kind of have to be calm and composed, and I'm pretty sure KJ Somaya Hustlers will give us that comeback because right now Tech Geniuses, I think one of the players is still disconnected. So 4v5 is not going to be easy. Although they do have a 3-round lead, I hope that Sage comes back as soon as possible.
I agree with you. 4v5 is not going to be easy, especially with a team such as KJ Somaya Hustlers. So it's going to be all down to how each and every member act and take kills in their favor. Legendary starts off again. Legendary needs to back off. If he gives away his kill, it's a disadvantage. He might be yielding. I mean, look at that. Look at the push coming in from War Machine. He'll not be able to land the shot. Now Legendary is going in. Legendary will miss his shot. This is what we said. Converting an advantage was really important, but he managed to go down. But look at this Professor with his ultimate. He'll be able to pick one and bring things back. His Maple, the second one, it's all up to the stage, and they make this 4v5 work.
Oh boy, Rage God, he gets the kill now. He's at 1 versus 4. He makes it at 1v3 right now. I mean, Costal Divide is in play, but it's going to be
1v2.
Sage. He does have the resurrection available. Yep, 1v2, my bad. Yeah, Sage is kind of disconnected, but now it's TJ. He's going to land a few shots on the save. It's going to go back. He does have the resurrection available, so that might come into play and make it a 2v2, but it's TJ. He might be caught off guard here. Never mind. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be TJ landing the shot on the Rage God. That's gonna be the 11th round on the board for Tech Genius. And now, I mean, it was a 4v5, right? And they somehow make it work. In KJ Somaya Hustlers, they need to keep it in mind that it's a 4v5. But I don't think they kind of know that it's a 4v5. They can assume it. But, still, losing a 4v5 like that should not happen. But at the same time, the way that Tech Genius was playing, even though they are a man down, absolutely beautiful to watch coming in from the Jets and the TJ as well.
About there.
I agree with you. It was absolutely beautiful to watch a 4v5, and looks like again another 4v5 is where we are heading. But this is what the last round also looked like. The side of KJ Somaya Hustlers could have clutched it because the team was going a little bit aggressive. Again, Legendary, you can see he's going a little bit aggressive. He should be able to find a kill. He finds it, and he looks like he wants to make a comeback now. He does not want to aggress any further. The Owl Drone might be able to reveal two people here. One person at belt has already been known, and one more person, that's going to be Sova. His position also gets compromised from the defense Owl Drone. Both the Owl Drones sent, but both the Owl Drones not sure of how much information they gained. But look at this gravity well. It's going to be really, really well placed. But in the meantime, a lot of people have made their way to mid as well as A side. So things not looking that great for the side of Somaya Hustlers to convert.
See ya.
Things are not looking good though, but War Machine gets one Kinect kill, gets another one as well. Now Tech Geniuses in a 2 versus 4 makes it a 2 versus 2.
Utility.
Sorry, 2 versus 3. But then, yeah, utility, that was a bit unnecessary. The Cloudburst coming into play there. But now it's all on Astro in a 1 versus 3 because the Sage is kind of disconnected. So let's
30
see. I
seconds
mean,
left.
he's still holding on towards the A side. He kind of does not know. There's no information being relayed here, and TJ kind of have to gamble, and he's gambling it towards the A. That's absolutely wrong. Does he not see the recon on the map? I think he missed it. So yeah, the spike is going to get planted, and now he has 45 seconds on the clock to retake and kill 3 players. He's actually going to give away his position there to Reyna.
Yep, with those knives, he's going to give away the position, but he's picked up the operator, so that should be something that they should be happy with. Reyna is holding a really cheeky angle. I mean, even the slightest peek might give away her position, might even give away her kill. Oh no, TJ misses that crucial shot, and Okay, the Sage is back online, so Kyle should be able to pick up that operator and get it back to safety. But it looks like Reyna does not want to let go of that. Kyle will manage to pick up a Vandal, and I think that's all that he'll be taking and saving himself.
Yep, I mean at least he's back now, and so we'll be moving on to the next round with the with 5 players on the side of Tech Geniuses. Though, yeah, KJ Somaya Hustlers, they are only 3 rounds behind, but oh, Sage is gonna peek. Never mind. Okay, so now they know that Sage is not AFK because Omen has actually checked that corner. He's gonna give that information that he's not AFK, so they'll play a little bit more cautious this time. But
Yup.
Tech Geniuses, now is the time for them to just win the round because if they give up any more rounds, it's gonna get really hard. And I think this round is gonna be a semi buy. Maybe Sage can drop a couple of weapons, or maybe they're just gonna go eco and Kyle will drop an operator to the jet next round.
Get out of my way.
Maybe 7k. That's just too much to save. Maybe giving up. Maybe another Spectre should have been fine. Right now, Legendary is looking for to play. He gives away his position with that ropes, and I think that should be a kill game being confirmed. But a crossfire being placed is something that they will not be anticipating, and because of which War Machine is all the way at me. He's looking forward to a fight, but his knights is not better than a Marshall. A clean headshot coming in from a Marshall is going to rip the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers to a disadvantage.
AJ Somaya was on the back foot once again. A man advantage for the Tech Geniuses. Let's see how this goes. I mean, if they lose this round, it's going to be really hard for them, but it's going to be KJ with the double spray down. And oh
One
no,
enemy
you guys
remaining.
need to take the corners, boys. And I cannot believe this. It's going to be a force buy coming in, and they're actually going to make it work. Yep, it's going to be TJ with a beautiful headshot against her with a beautiful prime Phantom there.
Match
And
point.
that's going to be the 12th round on the board. Match point. KJ Somaya Hustlers need 4 rounds to take us into the second overtime of the tournament.
1 second, peeps. I
Look,
gotta
look
visit
at the
the
immediate
Astros to play
confidence
some
boost
stars.
coming in from the side of Technia Geniuses. They knew that it's going to be a 5v5. They're like, okay, let's hold crossfires. Now we have people that we can play around with, and that's what we will do. A beautiful play coming in from the side of Technia Geniuses. And Technia Geniuses right now are again a little bit aggressive. That's going to be their Astra.
Let's see
She's
now.
looking forward to an A attack, maybe looking up to place a lot of stars, but look at her way. There's going to be 4 or 5 people pushing really strong now. She needs to run away. Will not be allowed. War Machine will pick that first kill. There's going to be Kyle there to fight, but Kyle will also be dropped to a low HP. War Machine is running in for the kill. War Machine might be able to pull it off, and he does. 2 people already being taken down from the side of defense.
Oh, that seems actually thought he might not like the kill. That's gonna get killed with
What?
goddamn Hunter's Fury, and also pulls out the Phantom and gets the kill onto the Reyna there. That was beautiful. God. Praise God, reviving, but it's all in vain. Oh wait, it's not in vain anymore. It's gonna be that's a bait revive coming into play. Praise God gets a double kill now in a 1 versus 1. Legendary is gonna be sticking that defuse first, sure. I guess, and that's gonna be another round. Rage God is an absolute beast right now. Gets a 3k. I mean, he just revived so well. And he was like, I don't care. I'll just go ahead and kill the other 2 players. And then he comes back and takes care of Legendary there. That was an OP play coming in. And he also secures the round and also the operator. So now, Tech Geniuses, they need to start worrying a bit because the economy is going to come into play if they lose this round. So if Somaya Hustlers win this round, it's going to be 10-12, Lucy. And it should be an eco for Tech Geniuses. That means 11-12 is on the card. So we are up for a potential overtime.
That's true, but again, a single mistake is way more than enough. And Legendary right now, he's coping in with his operator. He might be able to fight this off and get it in his favor. Both of them missing their shots. They're going in for a repick, but the pixels better being caught from Legendary. And Legendary is looking for another fight. A Lear coming in will manage to push him back, but he has a Blade Storm also to play with.
Oh boy, that was a sad
Strike down
sorry.
A.
Rage God, you're not supposed to peek like that when you have an operator right in front of you. It's gonna be Skull trying it out now in a 3 versus 4. LFT Kyle is gonna get taken down. Kyle Kinet Skull with 1. Astra is really low on health, but he's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna get 1 before going
There.
down. Triple kill for Omen. He's up for the ace. But I don't think Reyna will let that happen because he's gonna get the kill on the Dark Killer. And now Professor SB goes down. Urta teams gets 1. It's all on Dark Killer. Can he keep the game and the hopes alive for KJ Somaya Hustler? The spike is taking for a while, and it's all in vain because he is looking at the wrong direction. The timing is perfectly played out for Sova. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be Tech Geniuses
Defenders,
winning out
you're with
Urta
and
teams.
hunted.
Clutch, right? And Hunted is right indeed. Tech Geniuses, the way they played, they do deserve that victory. And yeah, I mean, I did say that it was going to be like a really close match, and we did see a really close one indeed, Lucy.
I agree with you. A really close match. It was nail biting. It was getting difficult a little bit for the side of Technia Geniuses as they were missing a couple of shots. And also, it's the side of Technia Geniuses. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about their gameplay is they do not wait for their team. Everybody goes in for raw picks. Yes, they are really, really good in terms of their precision and mechanical skill. But eventually, as we progress, as we just saw today, DSU Panthers were completely being taken down from NSUT Spurs or even giving a really good competition. So something to look out for. But both the Jets, it was an exceptional Jet play coming in. You can see Legendary with 8 first bloods, 29 kills. War Machine not lagging behind. He's also with 27 kills as well as 6 first bloods. Both of them played really, really well. And one thing to observe from War Machine is he has the highest econ rating compared to anybody in the server. It's going to be 159. That's just insane of how War Machine managed to frag as well as have a really good econ rating. Everybody from the side of Technia, as you said, played really well, and that's the reason as a team game they came on top. But I would say as a team they do not wait for each other. It looked like they were just looking forward to hold crossfires rather than go in together.
Yeah, I mean, the way that they were playing, the crossfires and everything were on point. But at the same time, as I mentioned, it was like the battle of the Jets with the operator and with every weapon as well. I mean, if you still remember that operator, the operator round, War Machine was getting one, and then the Jet, the Legendary, was getting one. It was back and forth. But then at the end of the day, one of them has to come out on top, and it's going to be Tech Geniuses with a beautiful victory there. I mean, they were on fire from the get go, and they showed us exactly why they deserve to win. But at the same time, the opponents, they did do a really good job. But I mean, they did take advantage of that disconnection multiple rounds. That was really weird to see. But at the end of the day, it was not War Machine's day, I guess, today.
They did not have a really clear cut picture of whether the Sage was AFK or not. I think that's where it took some time for them to get a grasp hold of how they could pull off those rounds. But yes, eventually they did manage to get those rounds back in their favor. But as soon as the Sage came back online, you saw the kind of confidence boost coming in from the side of Technia Geniuses completely, I would say, multiplied to 2 or 3x. And I think that's where they carried and moved forward to close it in terms of a victory. But again, a really good try coming in from the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers. And you mentioned War Machine had a really good go, but his teammates were a little bit, I would not say they did not do anything, but the side of Technia Geniuses in terms of getting kills together as a team were just better. And I think that's where things mapped out for victory for them. But maybe another time, again, there's going to be, again, as we said, it's going to be just group stages, right? So another face off is going to eventually going to happen, and we might end up seeing an overtime as we speculated this time. But nonetheless, match 2 is done. We are heading into match 3, and this time again I think there's going to be a slight, we are heading into the map of Ascent. It's going to be IIT KGP Legends, but is it going to be, do we have another KJ Somaya Hustlers team?
Ooh.
I'm a little bit confused now. If we do, I mean, I'm up for it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's going to be in the map of Essence, so that is something we haven't seen today. We've seen 2 ice boxes. But yeah, let's just confirm that they're going to indeed have a match back to back, and it is actually going to be KJ Somaya Hustlers going up head to head against IIT KGP Legends. I mean, yeah, I mean, they did their best the last time on the map of Icebox. So let's see. I mean, the confidence boost is going to be there. They did make a really good comeback. I think they will be carrying it on into the map right now. It's going to be Essent. So let's see how it goes. I mean, IIT KGP Legends, they're a good team as well. But at the same time, they are a team that is, lacking the potential to get those one-on-one deals all the time. They tend to, what is the word I want to use here? They tend to avoid fights, which is not really good. You kind of have to take those one-on-one deals and win them as well, obviously. But on the side of KJ Somaya, they have insane crossfire. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they manage to put up against IIT KGP Legends.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the chat is like, I know these guys are casters and analysts, but why do they say some teams go for unnecessary fights and now they're saying that this team is avoiding fights? I mean, it depends on the team's gameplay, guys. So that's how we are trying to speculate things, because some teams do go in for a very aggressive fight, which was unnecessary. This time it does happen some way around this. So let's see how it works out in this map of Ascent for both these teams. Talking about IIT KGP Legends, they have a Breach, an Omen, Jet, Rena, and a Killjoy locked in. From the side of KG Somaya Hustlers, they're making their comeback. We see Rage God connect Skull. This time we see Solo
Select
Shot. I
your
think we did not
agent.
see Solo Shot in the previous match, but we do have War Machine back again, and hopefully War Machine is a better go here. And we have talked about him. War Machine has had a really good fighting potential with the Rena. I mean, as we have talked, Rena is that agent who gives you a raw mechanical skill that you can pull off, and with that dismiss, it's just going to let you walk away from the fight, like a get out of jail free card, but just for a couple of seconds. So you need to be sure of how you're using that dismiss. But nonetheless, as I said, a Phoenix, Rena, Sova, Sage, and an Astra again coming in online for them. So their lineup a little bit similar to the previous one, but this time they're going in rather than a Jet. They do have a Rena, and they are bringing in a double duelist play coming through.
Ooh, I like that reference, by the way. The come out of the jail for free reference. That was a good one, Lucy. But yeah, once again, I mean, playing two matches back to back might be a little tiring for KJ Somaya. But let's see how this goes, right? I mean, you never know. There are some teams that actually play. I mean, let's just take it as a BO2, right? But against a different team. So KJ Somaya, after that particular match, they will be feeling really, really confident. And moving into this one, Ascent. The agent selections, though, I mean, it is absolutely beautiful to see another Astra once again. They're not scared of picking Astra on the map of Ascent, so that is something to look out for. But at the same time, Breach coming in from Legends. Ooh, that is something interesting. And, opting Breach instead of a Sova, that's always really, good move and bold move is what I would say. The Recon is going to spot out 3 players just like that.
A beautiful recon that was. And as you said, yes, Initiator. Now this Initiator is going to give you a lot of flashes, but they have an Astra that you have to counter with. So it's going to get really difficult, because even if you flash and the Astra managed to put up either Gravity Well, or if she managed to put up a Nebula, all your flashes just went down in vain. So that's going to be really unfortunate now. But with that, I'm looking forward to, will this Breach still work out? Because even though there's a Nebula, if they time it perfectly, they can put that flash after the Nebula has popped. Maybe they managed to do that.
Ooh. Yep, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a really slow approach coming in from the team. But now that concussion is actually going to give away the positioning, and now War Machine is ready for the kill. It's going to be Nasser. Is that Roshan? Yeah, it's Roshan actually, my bad. With the kill, and Owen gets another one as well on the War Machine. Now this time War Machine unable to pop off the first round, but he did pick up the Vayne as well. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be Roshan with another one as well. That's a double kill. Now with a 2 versus Spice. Phoenix gets one before going down in the hands of Mercy. Never mind, it was actually Rage God going down. Now Phoenix with the double, gonna heal himself. Never mind, that heal did not work because he was taking a bit of damage. Now in a 1v3, there's no way he should be able to clutch this, especially with 5 points of health. He might actually go down in the hands of Breach, Jet, or Reyna there.
I mean, good tie coming in from the Phoenix, but as you said, 5 points of health is not going to yield you a point in a 1v3. I mean, especially on a pistol round, right? So if it was, maybe I would say a full buy round, and there would have been a lot of utilities that he could have worked with. He did have, I guess, a curveball to play with, but how long could he have played around with? Because of which right now it's going to be KJ Somaya, I'm sorry, IIT KGP Legends on an anti-eco round. They'll be getting their Spectres online, and there should be another round coming online for them with a heavy B stack or a heavy B rush coming in from the side of defense. This might work out or not, but that beautiful fault line will do a lot of damage. You could see everybody being concussed. The 3k coming in. I think they are going to go in for an ace, but Nayan will manage to steal that, and Nayan will also get the second one, and Mercy could have gotten a very easy ace. That Nayan, he did his Initiator's job pretty well there. The fault line hit all the 4 people at a time. beautiful play coming in from the side of IIT KGP Legends. I mean, they're using their utilities, and we have talked about this. Using utilities is going to be really important, and they're making that use of utilities really well. But right now, a full buy
Yep.
is coming in from the side of KJ Somaya Hustler. So this is going to be the round that they need to look out for and completely convert it.
Oof. They need to convert this round, otherwise it's going to be a lot of trouble for KG Somaya Hustlers. I mean, 2-0 already. IIT KG Pavilions is a bonus round for them, and now we see a full buy coming in. Oh, these Prime Phantoms look absolutely beautiful. They are the basic version, but yeah, still looks wonderful. I mean, yeah, these things are just an addition to the gameplay as well, I believe. I mean, they look absolutely beautiful to watch. And the finishes, man. I mean, it's just too good, especially the Ruination Phantom. I mean, we talk about that. We did talk about that, Lucy. That is an insane skin, an insane collection, and an insane finisher. But yeah, with that being said and done, it looks like it's another slow round coming in from IIT KGP.
A slow round because they know it's going to be a full buy round from the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, right? So they need to be worried about how they manage to pull it off. Now Solo is looking forward to information that beautiful Owl Drone will give away the position, will manage to take down Omen there, but is only survived with 9 HP. So a healing can be received, but I'm not sure if it was a self-heal already used. War Machine already going down. Rage God will be able to pick one. Rage God is looking for another one. A free kill given there, standing outside. Not sure why. They need to clear hell because that's where the last two players are. Nayan will manage to pick one. Nashor will manage to go down. I know it's Roshan, but as he has written, I'll look forward to calling it the same. I'm going to call it Nashor.
Oof, yeah, I mean, the names, man, it's the names. The names are just absolutely beautiful and incredible. I mean, I think everyone has the names there completely mirrored. Never mind, it's just a couple of players there. But yeah, that's going to be the first round on the board for the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, and now it looks like they are back on track. That's all they need, and now War Machine has that Phantom in his hand with 0 kills though. Maybe, he's kind of exhausted after that previous match.
Let's see
But
now.
I'm pretty sure he's going to pop off anytime soon. And as soon as he pops off, it's going to be really hard for IIT KGP Legends. But that was a bonus round coming in. And now we see a full buy round coming from both the sides once again. So that bonus round, let's just let it go. It never happened. 1-2, one round lead still for IIT KGP. That recon will actually spot out 2 players then, Lucy.
Solo has used his recon really well, as well as Owl Drone. He has given his information, even though those are costly. He has managed to give information when it was needed. Right now, a split play coming in from the side of IIT KGP Legends. They're looking forward to push all the 3 positions, or I think they're looking forward to an aggressive push or a peek coming in from their opponent. And look at this, Zerker will manage to use his ultimate, go in, but will not be able to get a kill, because of which he will lose his shield as well.
55 seconds, still no fight. And just as I say that, Kenneth Skull gets one onto and Jim gets the kill onto Rage God. Now that was an even trade. Oh, ooh. I'm not really sure what those knives are called, but they look dope. So was a shot from Mercy. Pops the head off of Kenneth Skull, and Roshan gets the kill onto War Machine. War Machine looks like he's having a really tough time right now, going up head to head against Roshan. It's going to be solo shot right on the side right now, but Roshan might actually get the kill there. Never mind. Oh, actually he will. I thought he was going to go down. He's down to really low points. Well, now it's all on, how do I say this? Zirker?
Spike planted.
Yeah, I think that's how we pronounce the name. Zirker is the only one alive on the side of KJ right now. So I see they brought up a sub. But at the same time, IIT KGP, 4 players alive. They are feeling pretty confident.
You need to understand, right? Coming out just after a match, immediately going in for another game, it's not going to be easy. And Zerker right now misses all his shots and goes down, the 6th player of the team. It's going to be the turret. For goddamn, come on, Red. It's due time you manage to nerf that turret. It's always, I mean, it takes close to 4 bullets to take it down. That's equal to an opponent. So I am going to call it a 6th player. I don't care what other people say. It's going to be the 6th player, and again, makes matters worse.
Yep, that turret plays a crucial role. I mean, if it's positioned right, that can actually take down an entire player as well. So, yeah, I mean, calling it a 6th player is absolutely right. And yeah, Mercy on the other hand, once again, War Machine goes down. Lucy, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to see War Machine pop off today. Second match, and once again, I mean, the first match he did pop up, but the teammates were not being able to coordinate with him. But this time, it looks like he's having a really tough time because the opponent Reina and Jet, they seem to be on point in this match.
I agree with you, and as I said, right, it's going to be like they immediately jumping into another match. I think that's where it's a little bit for them not going in their favor, but nonetheless, they have to look forward to pulling up another alternative and how they manage to set up War Machine. Because if War Machine is a crucial player and he's going down really early when he's trying to look out for kills for his favor, they need to look forward to setting him up better. Connect will manage to look forward to a shot,
Ooh.
but he's going to let go if at the right moment. And Omen is looking forward to that
It's
kill.
just-
Omen might be able to pull it off. And look at Mercy as soon as he picks up. Connect will read it. Connect will
30
not be able
seconds
to
left.
land because there were two people. And now that's going to be a free side taken up. But
Player
Solo will
standing.
be surviving at hell. He'll try to take one. But Nayan will manage to come on top with an immediate trade.
Was that a no scope?
Here.
Yep.
Here.
That's a Marshall. No
Now-
scope. Yep.
No scope headshot while concussed. That was insane. I mean, a bit of luck factor coming into play as well, but nevertheless, that was insane.
Should play some
And yeah,
stars in this one.
IIT playing once again for the round. It's gonna be 4-1, 3-round lead for them. And now KJ so my hustlers, they need to work. They need to work smart here. They need to play on their defense a little bit better. They're giving up on angles a bit too early, which is causing them to be caught off guard. I mean, the timing is just unfortunate every time. But look at this, Roshan once again with the position. I think he's gonna use his updraft blade storm, but never mind, maybe not. But the team is making its way towards a B man. There's three players over there, but there's got to be Solar Shot holding on to B, and now he got the information that the ultimate orb is being taken. So he gets information that is at least one player there. Astral Stars has been placed, and now War Machine. Look at his positioning there.
Hectic.
What?
War
Okay,
Machine gets another one.
that's a beautiful shot though.
Oh no, he gets a third! War Machine? How? I mean, even if it was not for a if it was not a Vandal there, I think he should have got the fourth as well. What was War Machine there? How did he manage to pull off 3 kills there? Look at this. Mercy will manage to spot one. He's looking forward to just break that wall, but look at the Omen. He has already taken up Pizza control. He will be a crucial player to stop rotates, but he is also the player who has the spike.
Yeah, but I mean, he does have the ultimate available. It's going to be Empress popped out, and Mercy gets a kill on the Solar Shot right now, and Zeker.
30 seconds left.
Oh my god, no, it's all about the timing. Never mind. The question is given away now, but oh, he actually takes down Mercy before going down in the hands of Omen. Now in the 1 versus 2, he does have the ultimate available. If he pops out and takes the spike towards the A side, that would be a smart move, but he does not know that there are players coming in from CT towards Market already, by the way. Market, lane, it's all about the positioning, but never mind. Rage God lands a beautiful headshot onto Omen. That was absolutely beautiful to watch.
The side of KJ Somaya Hustlers slowly but steadily are finding their footing. They've managed to make their way back. That's going to be the second point coming online for them after 6 rounds. And this is where, after 6 rounds, we need to see teams
Need a
coming
drop.
up really, really huge. And now, again, we have seen this, even though teammates, they play together every day, they look forward to getting skins. And also, as we have talked about those skins, right, they're going to give you a mental boost of you being a little bit better and crispier in terms of your aim, and that's the reason I guess they look forward to getting those skins and then go for a fight. But right now, Nayan is going to play another crucial role. We have talked about this. Nayan has been able to set up his team for a really good fight, but eventually did miss up a couple of them. But again, look at this, a split push again coming in from the side of attackers.
That push coming in, and they kind of
Phoenix.
play really slow. Mercy showing no mercy onto Phoenix, gets a beautiful headshot. Now that's gonna be the lockdown initiated. Let's see how this goes. War Machine is gonna push right to the smoke, gets one, dismisses out. Oh wait, Hunter's Fury used to
Inside.
take down that lockdown, but now Jim gets one, might get another one, never mind. He's actually baited enough to get the kill with the skull. Yeah, skull actually pops out the skull of Jim, and now Roshan gets one before going down in the hands of Rage God. Now down to a 2 versus 2. So why is kind of low?
One enemy
So
remaining.
That is something you gotta keep in hand. That's gonna be Sova's head popped off. Nayan gets one Mercy with the final blow and make it 2-5 IIT.
Legends are right now taking away the victory. They do not want to let go of the round differential that they have, but the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, they look like they are on an eco right now. Not the whole team, but a couple of their team. Two people are forcing the round. Not sure why, even though their economy is not that great. But it looks like eventually the whole team might look forward to making this a force. But Sheriff's coming online. And okay, the team has managed to save, and Rage God managed to sell that Vandal over there and get it back to a complete eco. And War Machine again goes in for a very fast peek at B main, will be denied immediately, and it's going to be back to a 4v5 situation. Advantage Legends.
Yep, advantage Legends. Man advantage is early in the round, and maybe wait, what was Roshan doing? That was a bit weird. I think he was looking at the mini map there, but yeah, he did manage to survive. Astro misses a shot with the Sheriff, and now ISL Legends, this should be an easy round because look at this positioning coming in from them. They're looking to go towards the A side, but Reyna is kind of faking B, and that is good enough for Sage to rotate towards B. And Astra is the only one towards A. So if they decide to go A, maybe one will go down, but apart from that, wait, never mind. Even one might not go down because Astra just went towards the A shot position right now, and the A side is completely open. Oh my god, that Reyna fake is working brilliantly for the side of Legends right now.
I mean, look, as you said, the arena fake is completely working out. But look at the angle being held from Connect. He might be able to pull it off. Very unfortunate. He did not have a Vandal or a Phantom to hit
30
that shot
seconds
really
left.
well. Only a couple of bullets being sent across to his opponent. But right now,
Spike
it's a
planted.
3v5 situation, but still not favoring the side of defense.
Oh, damn. Kinneth Skull lands the headshot, but it takes one
Player
in
standing.
return as well. Solo Shot's trying to do something all by himself, but he's, he has a classic in his hand. Nothing can be done there. Now Phoenix is looking to take some damage, but yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage, as a matter of fact. Jim will get the kill, and flawless round once again from Legends 2-6. So my Hustlers, they need to take a timeout right now and work out on their defense because it's slipping out. Guys, the match is slipping out of your hands right now. 4 rounds behind. Legends are looking really, really strong right now.
Legends are looking really
Up I
strong, as you
go.
said. Legends have already managed to take them to a 4-round lead, and they're looking forward to make this even further. They do have 3 ultimates to play around with, so it should work out in their favor. Rage God is looking forward to put up a lot of stars. Will not be able to use it there, but look at that, a very quick ultimate. Now Breach's ultimate is going to play a really crucial part, but a lot of people will be hit. But look at this Zerker, again missing a lot of shots. Not sure how that is happening. Connect will manage to land a beautiful headshot right to the opponent's skull, and it brings it back to a 3v3. But look at this shrouded step. Beautiful. He should be able to pill a lot,
planted.
and he does manage to get one, gets a jump, and will get his third.
Yep, 2 versus 3 BT situation here. I mean, Solo, he might actually get the kill on the Omen. That's going to be the case, and it's going to be Resurrection available on the side of KJ as well. So
remaining.
they use it, never mind. It's going to be Jim from the backstab, gets a kill on the Solo, and now Kenneth Skull in a 1 versus 2 with the Resurrection available. I don't think he'll be using it, but never mind. He might actually go for the try, but he's delaying. I don't know why. He's confused. Yeah, that confusion got the best of him, and now Nayan lands a beautiful headshot on the Kinneth, makes it 7-2 in the favor of KGP Legends. And KJ Somaya Hustlers 5 rounds behind, forced into an eco. We might be looking at a potential 2-8 here, Lucy.
Yep, I agree with you. We might be looking at a potential 8 here, because the buy is not looking great from the side of KJ Somaya Hustlers, and this round they're not looking that great as well. We have seen KJ Somaya Hustlers, especially War Machine, completely performing insane. This time he's not feeling great. It's not
Get out
working
of
out.
my
Maybe
way.
it's either the map of Ascent, or it's just that he's not having a great day now. Nashor with a very quick Blade Storm kill. He's going to take out War
Oh.
Machine again. Mercy will pick a beautiful kill on Zerker. It's back to a 3v5. It's advantage for the Hustlers.
Yep, just as you say that, Kenneth Skull actually pulls it back and makes it a 4v5. Never mind, it's going to be Roshan getting the trade. 2v4 right now. And IIT KGP Legends, I mean, you cannot escape Mercy right now. He is everywhere on the map. He is the one getting the entry into B. And then he's the one entering into A as well. I mean, he's rotating. His rotations are fast. His aim is on point. There's nothing you can do to stop this man. And if you cannot find a way to stop this man, just avoid him. Otherwise, he's gonna keep popping your heads. On the other hand, on the contrary, if you pick him at the same time, multiple players at the same time. What? That's a bit weird. Okay, that was a bit weird. But yeah, I don't know how either of these players actually survived that. It's gonna be solo shot.
Last player
Trying to get
standing.
another no scope headshot, but never mind, that's not gonna be the case this time. It's gonna be Jim getting a kill on the solo. Now Astra in a 1 versus 4.
Flash out.
Very, it's not a great position to be in because 4 players make it. They're trying to corner him, and it's going to be Jim coming on top, landing a clean headshot, and that's going to be 6th round lead that the side of KGP Legends are walking away with. They're just looking really good on this attacking half, and imagining this the same from the side of defense when they head into the second half, it's just a little bit worrisome. I mean, it's also scary to just imagine it. 6
I'm going
rounds
above.
lead, Edge. 6 rounds.
Going Astro, guys.
Yep. 6th round lead is something to keep in mind. I mean, it's not easy to come back, especially after defeat that KJ just faced in the hands of okay, I forgot the name again. Yeah, Tech Geniuses. It's kind of hard for them to lose another match, right? I mean, they had to come back the previous one. They did try, but it was too little, too late. But this time, 6 rounds behind, they have to make another comeback. So it's kind of exhausting for them as well. I kind of understand that. But Rage God, he's in a tough spot. He might actually go down in the hands of Mercy. Yep, Mercy. Showing no mercy whatsoever. Pops out the head of Rage God, makes it 4 versus 5 instant.
It was a beautiful instant shot that he took. I mean, as Astra was pulling up the Nebula, the timing being perfect, the crosshair placement on point. Mercy, that was just
You should
insane to
run.
watch. The fight is a little bit stalled, make it no more, as Mercy as well as the Omen will manage to pick up 2 of their own. Solo will manage to pick up 1 and bring it back to a 2v4. Looking forward to make it a fighting chance, but look at this. Zerker
remaining.
gets caught off with the
Spike
ultimate.
planted.
Solo, he took that bait of the ultimate being used at B, and Jim also managed to convert on top of it. Now it's all up to Solo. A lot of shots being missed. Solo will manage to land a headshot. Solo should be able to land another one. His crosshair was on point, but he'll miss that initial headshot, and Jim comes on
Last
top,
round
and that's
in
going to
the
be
half.
the last round that we'll be heading into in the first half, and we are already 11 rounds done, 7 rounds lead for the side of KGP Legends.
7-round lead. It's easy right now for KGP, to be honest. Right now, I mean, the way that they're playing, it kind of looks to be one-sided. But yeah, I mean, you also have to keep in mind that KJ just had a really tough and long game. So them playing, maybe the players are not used to going head to head. I mean, playing multiple matches back to back. Yeah, once again, Mercy is gonna take that angle. It all depends on who picks who first, and it's gonna be Mercy once again popping the head of the Phoenix there. So now, once again, an instant 4v5. This time, Empress popped as well.
Look at the utility usage coming in from the side of Legends. They know sight is not something the opponent plays because Zerker just managed to go in aggressive, so there's nobody else going to be playing sight, and they managed to put that ultimate through market to mid. Beautiful play coming in. The spike does come through, but the ultimate also gets used, and the Omen is going to make himself available with his teammate. Jim, yes, is stuck with 24 HP. He should be able to fight and take a kill. No, he'll not be. He'll be denied, and they are looking forward to make this a fight a little bit closer in terms of fighting terms, but it does not. The Spectre will not work out, and Mercy will manage to immediately rip off his head. It's all on Solo right now. He's stuck in market. People are just completely cornering again and again. Omen gets on top of it. The side of KGP Legends,
sides.
they look forward to corner their opponents so really well. Look at the mid push. I mean, mid push, we generally see if it's a very fast execution coming at B side, everybody's going to run to B. There's not going to be a split push coming in if it's going to be a very fast one, or even on top of Breach's ultimate. But the side of KGP Legends, they're completely using those kind of ultimates to corner their opponent. Beautiful strategy.
Beautiful strategy indeed. But now the first half is done. 10-2 scoreline. IIT, KGP. They are looking strong. Mercy sitting on 20 frags, 4 deaths, 5 KDR. Absolutely beast of a gameplay coming in from him. But now 8-round lead, I think Somaya Hustlers, they need this round. If this round does not go into their favor, the game is pretty much done and dusted.
Yep, this is going to be a very crucial round for the side of Somaya Hustlers. They need to pull this back and get it to a third one, because already double digits means they're just 2 rounds away from match point. Now, Omen will give away his position. War Machine will manage to punish that and also get himself to an overheal. That's going to be a really good start and a first blood.
Yep, first a really good start once again. IIT this time on the back foot, but let's see. Oh, no. Play safe, my man. KJ almost getting taken down as well, but let's see. That turret is dealing a lot of damage there, Lucy. I mean, it's a little less, but it's still dealing damage. And now War Machine with a beautiful head on the gym. That's the War Machine we know. Popping heads all day long. Might use the Aftershock. Yeah, Aftershock comes into play. Not going to be damage on being able to play. It's going to be solo shot fight. Planting the spike, and now Kenneth Skull gets a kill on the Roshan and throws it down to a 2 versus 5. Mercy with 1. And now Kenneth Skull gets another one. Mercy goes down in the hands of Rage God. That's going to be the third one on the board. KJ Somaya Hustlers. Looks like they are planning to make a comeback yet again.
The side of KJ Somaya Hustlers are looking forward to make a comeback, but it's still the pistol round, right, that they managed to bring. But look at War Machine. All of a sudden, it looks like he's pumped with confidence. He goes in for a phantom investment just with the second round of the second half. That's going to be a huge investment, so he's going to need to watch it and convert it.
Watch it and convert it to the right. Oh, that's a beautiful daze and dash, but yeah, it's not going to work out in his favor. But they did manage to get the trade there instantly. That Shockdom actually get a kill. Oh man, it leaves Omen on like what, 1 HP, I believe. Sage is still not healing Astro. I'm not really sure what's happening right there. And Jim.
Finished.
Whoa, what? Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, he pulled out the heal, or maybe a mistake, but yeah, that's gonna hurt. But War Machine instantly trades it out, puts it back to a 3 versus 3 now. I mean, the advantage is still in the favor of IIT. Sorry, it's in the favor of KJ right now. And War Machine, beautiful tap onto the head of the Omen
Spike
right
planted.
there. 2v3. Retake situation, pretty much impossible for IIT.
I think Connect thought that he managed to confirm that kill, and that's the reason he went in for a
One
heal.
enemy
Because he did
remaining.
manage to spray. But look at this, War Machine comes into the third. He might be able to get a fourth. He's getting a little bit freaked out over there. Will lose his rifle. As I said, it was going to be really important. And I think Nayan will not go for a fight because he just got a free rifle.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, man, he's gonna save that rifle. That's gonna be really important for them because the economy factor is gonna come into play. They did lose a lot of players into this round, so saving a rifle, especially a Phantom, that's gonna be really, really useful. But yeah, that's gonna be the fourth round on the board for KJ. So my Hustlers, they are 6 rounds away from, tying up the scores. That's a long way ahead, but at the same time, they can actually do it. They have the potential to do it, so you never know. But right now, all they need to do is stop Mercy from popping off. If they stop Mercy from getting the initial frag, I think it should be pretty easy for them.
I agree with you. They need to look out for Mercy, and as soon as they see him, take him out. But right now, full buy favoring for the side of Legends. And Legends, as we said, they just need 2 rounds to build their confidence, to get themselves into match point, and if they manage to do it, it's going to work out in their favor. But right now, it looks to be another split push coming in from the side of Attack. This is what we saw from the side of Hustlers, but the side of Legends are also managing to pull something similar to this.
Yep. I see KG bullets. Let's see if they pull out something similar. Wait, what?
Yeah, even I got confused. I think he realized it later that he's already on his ult and
Yeah.
he let it go.
Yeah, it's the ult. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty awkward. I was about to say he already has the ult, and just as I was about to say that, he stopped taking it. And now, yeah, I mean, Roshan is in a good spot right there. War Machine. I mean, I think they're waiting for the flash there. I see Breach with the hand out, with the Superman hand. Never mind, that's the phase actually. But Mercy gets the kill on the Rage God. He might actually go down. Yep, the heal did not come into play. The dismiss could not save him. And Nayan gets the kill on the War Machine, though. But now, the 3 versus 4, man advantage for IIT. KGP.
One
Oh.
enemy remaining. Spike
boy.
down mid.
Connect,
30 seconds
connect.
left.
Last 2 players. Will he be able to do this? His ultimate is a little bit far. He can go in for the plant, but his wall gets destroyed. He's looking forward to make a backstab here. That is going to be huge if he does it. He's going to push in. No, the sound cues were given away. Very unfortunate. And now he's going to go into the side. A lot of time wasted. He just needs to get the spike
10
down. They will
seconds
able to spot him, but I think they're not going to let him plant the spike for free. They're going to rush into side. The spike might come down, but immediately he might be taken on. A beautiful flash thrown across. Connect will get his third, but Nashor will not let him walk away to get that 5th point online, and that's going to be 11 coming online. And Nashor with a little bit of a slip up of the button and will still manage to convert it. I mean, he still had a lot of time, so even that slight slip up did not matter.
Yep, Roshan clutching out the round and securing the 11th round on the board for the side of IIT KGP. Now KG Somaya Hustlers, they need to start worrying. They need to start worrying right now.
Need a drop.
And the economy as well on the side of Hustlers, not good, Lucy. This is looking scary. I mean, it's looking grim for them, to be honest. They do have the potential to make a comeback, but the way that IIT KGP are playing and the economy as well, it's looking really, really tough.
I agree with you, but the buys were kind of weird coming in from the side of Legends. There were judges that we saw, but Mercy, look at the angle he was holding. The way that Mercy or even the side of Legends are playing is unpredictable. They're not doing the same plays, and it's working out. Look at this again. Nashor will get one kill. A beautiful flash comes across, saves Nashor there, and I think Solo might eventually go down because two people pushing him. Nayan will manage to pull it off. Now two people alive are at B or at tile, so fight is going to get really, really tough. Rage will manage to get one, but also get dropped to half his HP.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Resurrection coming into play, but at the same time, 3 versus 4, still a man advantage for IIT KGP Legends. And look at the weaponry on Omen. It's a goddamn judge coming into
One
play.
enemy remaining.
War Machine gets one, but Mercy gets another one as well. Now in a 1 versus 3, War Machine in a lot to do,
30
but he can
seconds
actually
left.
pull it off with the Empress activated. He has the potential and the aim as well, but it's gonna be the backstab that he did not see coming, and Nayan will be the one getting the kill onto him. And now match point for IIT KGP Legends.
IIT KGP Legends, as you said, they are just walking away round after another, and still their buys, I'm a little bit, I'm not sure, they're just making it however they want. Nashor, he does not have his ultimate. Yes, he's just 1 point away and he might be able to look for it, but yep, they get their rifles back online. But right now, the most important round for the side of Hustlers, they did manage to get 2 rounds, but they're still a long way from victory. They need 8 to make it back in their favor. Omen will get one, but an immediate trade from War Machine. But after that, the beautiful placement of utility. Mercy gets one, Jim gets one, and it looks like it's all done and over, but still fighting chance. 4v3, will they be able to do it? Yes, says War Machine. He gets his entry into sight. War Machine
One
also
enemy
gets his
remaining.
third. So War Machine has been going ham. Rage Godway gets one, and it's all done, and it looks like Nashor is the only one to clutch, and we have talked about this. It is still doable.
Still doable indeed. Roshan, we've seen him clutch the previous round as well, so I mean the round before that, but yeah, it's all gonna be on the timing, and never mind, this time it's gonna be War Machine coming out on top with the 4K. Beautiful gameplay coming in from him once again. That's the War Machine we know, but unfortunately he's not feeling it himself. He's not feeling himself this particular game. He's still on top of the scoreboard, but that's not how he usually plays. I mean, the negative KD 16 to 17, that's not the War Machine we know. The War Machine we know has a 2 KD minimum every time he plays.
Yep, War Machine was close to 26 kills previously, so yep, it does happen. We cannot blame him or we cannot blame his team. So the side of KG Somaya Hustlers, maybe the map is just not working out. But the economy, they're managing to do a lot of damage to the side of Legends in terms of their economy. Again, you look at that. Nashor had to play with his Blade Storm because their economy is not that great.
The economy is not that great, but Roshan gets the kill on the solo shot. Now in Rolling Thunder actually use War Machine. Oh my god, they're not able to push. I don't know why he's even shooting through that wall, because that is not That's not penetrable, my man. But it's gonna be War Machine with a beautiful positioning. Gets a kill on the Roshan and Nyan now. Makes it a 2 versus 4. The lockdown killjoy. I mean, the lockdown from the killjoy is available. It's gonna be Kill Skull getting the kill on the Omen. Now in a 1 versus 4. The lockdown should not be used if I'm not wrong. But yeah, that's gonna be the wall build. And his position is given away. He has an Ares inside. Maybe get a couple kills. That's all he's gonna try for, but that's not gonna happen. Because War Machine, he has Jim's number. He's not gonna let that happen. That's gonna be a 6th round on the both Hustlers. They need 6 rounds back to back. Lucy, what do you think? 6 rounds back to back? Do you think they might be able to pull it off?
6 rounds is still, I think it should be doable, but one slight slip up. We have talked about this. The side of KGP Legends, this might be that would, I guess, had been their eco round. You saw a lot of them not in terms of great, in terms of their utilities as well as weapons. So the angles that the side of Hustlers, I mean the Legends hold, is something to watch out. It's been always on top of that, how the opponent holds the angles, but this time they're not letting him do that. They're going to themselves enable to get into a fight. And look at that, Omen managed to get one. Jim will manage to trade. It's trade game here, back to a 3v3. Jim takes
Spike
one more,
down,
and
mid.
Jim has taken the spike carrier, and Jim might be able to take one more as his turret gets activated and gives away the position of the last 2 people.
Turret. That turret is crucial.
Player
But
standing.
he's gonna go down, and Nine goes down as well. Now Roshan in 1 versus 2
Spike
gets
down,
one once
defender
again.
spawn.
Phoenix in a 1v1. Keep the dreams alive and the hopes alive. Let's see. He does not know that Zed has already made his way towards the other side, and
Defenders
Roshan
win.
gets the kill on the Phoenix. That's gonna be the end. It's cool. Let's go. That's all Zed says. IIT KGP Legends, a beautiful gameplay and a beautiful victory as well. Plus 7 round difference. That is something incredible.
7 round difference. That should be really, really incredible. I mean, what a play coming in from the side of IIT KGP Legends. What a play, especially Mercy. The angles that Mercy had, the way Mercy had crosshair placement. We did talk about this. Reina, again, a raw mechanical player that they need to pick up that agent. They've managed to do that really well played. And this time, we are seeing that 26 kills, 10 deaths, and a 106 econ rating coming in from Mercy. So beautiful play coming in from him as well as his team. His team managed to do it together with him. 15 kills for the Omen, Killjoy with 15 as well. Nashor was not doing great even though he was a duelist, but picks up 13 nonetheless. Nothing to worry about. Nayan comes in with his own 10 kills. War Machine on the other hand, he did not look that great. 20 kills for him. His econ rating is also hovering at 300. Connect Skull, 12 kills, did not play really good in this match. Solo, he did get 8, and Zerker also managed to get 8, and Rage got 8 for himself. So the whole team balance in terms of getting kills did not work out, and IDIC KGP Legends just made it work in their favor. So I think that's where the side of KG Somaya Hustlers fell a little bit short on the map of Ascent, but nonetheless they did manage to put up a really good show in the previous map of Icebox. Not working out here. I guess there will be a couple of more matches that they would have to play, but again, Somaya Hustlers maybe rework and go for, I would say, new strategies, and I think it should work out in their favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, strategies did work out in their favor, but let's see. I mean, the way that these teams performed. I mean, it's kind of sad that KJ had to play 2 maps back to back, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? And IIT KGP Legends, they played so well, especially Mercy, as you already mentioned. Reina popping off, econ rating of 106, 387 average combat score. That is just beautiful. And yeah, I mean, we did see 2 Icebox today, and Ascent and KJ Somaya coming back to Ascent. That was something refreshing, is what I would say. Although Icebox is really cold and refreshing, but at the same time, Ascent. Oof, that was good. But look at this, 8 first bloods. Lucy, as you said, 8 first bloods, and Mercy was actually the one popping off and getting the entry every side, like A, B, mid, doesn't matter, he's always there. War Machine did try his best once again on that Reina. Absolutely incredible gameplay from him, 302 average combat score. But this time he was actually, being countered. That is something you don't usually see. Out of 21 rounds, he died 18 times. That is something we don't usually see coming in from War Machine. So yeah, Lucy, I think the uh, the way that these teams play today, I think they have a lot of potential. Both these teams, to be honest.
Yep, a lot of potential from both these teams. I agree with you. Somaya Hustlers, we have seen them perform really well. War Machine also perform really, really well. So I think there is a lot of potential, but as you mentioned, as we saw, KGP Legends were just playing really well, and Mercy, with his angles, he managed to pull. I think that was really, really insane. But yep, it was just insane to see Mercy come up with new angles. I mean, have you ever seen somebody holding just close to sitters? We have seen them holding an angle close to the wall or on the other edge of the wall. Nobody in such an angle at stairs. I mean, I was like, how did you manage to like have that confidence? Because you need to be worried about mid, you need to be worried about somebody checking you as they come through tiles. But Mercy, the guts and glory that he had, he managed to pull that off. That was really intense to watch. But with that done, we are done with 3 matches for the day. Do you have any ending words before we say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah, I mean, all the three matches that we witnessed today was absolutely incredible. I mean, they were all really close matches as well. Like, nothing really one-sided. It did look one-sided for a while, but then there were comebacks happening here and there. We got to see a lot of incredible gameplays, a lot of insane operator kills, a lot of insane clutches, and a lot of disconnections is what I would say. I mean, the Sage disconnecting maybe. I mean, it didn't really matter, but at the same time, there was huge pauses coming in between. But yeah, at the same time, the players did absolutely their best. KJ Somaya Hustlers, you gotta give it to them. They did a really good job, even though they did play 2 matches back to back. They did try to be calm and composed, but at the end of the day, just wasn't their day. And War Machine, you did your best, but unfortunately, your team just could not be on point. And the support, he did not get enough support, is what I felt. But yeah, we watched 2 Icebox. So I'm really happy to see that teams are now trying out new maps. It's not the Ascent or Bind. There are new maps coming into play. That is something. I mean, moving on into the tournament as well, I'm pretty sure we'll see some Split Haven coming into play as well.
We are wishing for a lot more maps to come in, and especially a lot more overtimes. And I'm hoping for it. But yes, with that done and dusted, day 15 comes to an end. We will be waiting for day 16 because a lot more of action awaits. But with that done and dusted, it's going to be me, Lucifer, along with Edge, signing out on day 15. And we'll be eagerly waiting for you on day 16. But until then, good night, take care, see ya.
Good night.